Hey Brian, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Hey Brian, how you doing this morning? Whoops. Nice to see you. There we go. Yeah, I got some windows open here today, and it's really fresh outdoors, and it's raining. Hey, Gene, RC's Diction. Nice to see you this morning. Also, uh, it rained like a bugger last night. We had high winds and everything, and this morning we still got the high winds, and it's raining. Oh, it's not going to be a nice day today. Hey, Philly Drone. No, thank you. Mod 7 in the house. How you doing? Hey, Builder 710. Good morning. Good morning. The winds were really bad yesterday there during the afternoon. Then last night even got worse. So well, I'm glad, Brian, you got nice weather. You finally got the nice weather. I wasn't on long yesterday morning because my son came early, so we worked on my truck. I had to do some repairs on my truck, so that's why I got off early yesterday. 23 Celsius in Germany. It's nice weather for sure. Centroid's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Aerial views. Hey, Steve. Of course, Centroid's back at work. Yeah, you came in right after him. Good timing. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yes. Hey, Gary. Here we go again. Yep. How's it down your way there, Gary? Is it crummy weather like we're having here? Farmer FPV, how you doing? Long time no see, my friend. Ricky Dove's in the house. How you been doing there, Farmer FPV? I hope you're all well. Hope you're good. Daddy of 13. Good morning. Good morning. D90. Yeah, it's very windy. Here it's no sun, but it's bloody windy and raining. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. They're from FPV. Yeah, doing pretty good there, Farmer. Doing pretty good. The weather's starting to, well, it was starting to warm up and everything, the sun and all that. Got no more snow in the yard, thank God. All gone this week. But we had torrential rains and everything, man. Weather's been lousy there, but they came up for a couple of sunny days. There we had a couple of sunny days. I was happy about that. Hey, John Donato, how you doing? Mr. Crowley's in the house. Hey, Paul. You've been flying. Hope your weather's good enough to go fly for the ships today. D90. It's been extremely hot down there, Farmer. Well, let's put it this way. We've got enough water here to last us a long time. There's been lots of floodings and everything all over the place around here.
Turkeys don't seem to mind it.
Yeah.
They're going to be shocked them up early.
Okay, cool, Farmer. You thank you very much, my friend. You have a good day. Be safe. The Irish Train King, how you doing? Hey, Simon. Long time no see. You got through security with no problems with your drone. Cool. Sky Pilot's on. Hey. That's good. If you want to subscribe, you can. I'll get back to you and subscribe back. Yes, everybody check out Farmer FPV's channel. You check out his channel, guys. Great content. Yeah, it's nice to hear that there. Yeah, Train guy. Yes, sir. Yep, Kim's in the house. He's making his coffee.
Morning, everyone.
I'll bring back, guys. I'm gonna bring my cup over there so he can make me one. YouTube John. Okay, I'm back. Dizong RV, how you doing? Yes, yes. Hit that like button, everybody, please. Thank you. Pixel Counter. Oh, long time no see, my friend. How you been doing? You're on the red wine. I'm on the coffee. Yeah, I just woke up, my friend. You're about ready to go to bed. That's why Sky Pilot. Thank you very much. You came back on track, so we go. Beautiful weather in Germany. Cool. Hey, Gone Digging. How you doing? Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Roger, and all my friends on Canadian Drone Hub. Another day.
It's not very nice.
Michael, Philly Drone Life had a hell of a nice flight this morning doing a sunrise.
Okay.
Sure makes me nervous though, boy. He flies that battery right to the end.
Well, that's one day. You never know. So playing with, yeah, you're playing with your drone, my friend.
I hear Roxy shuffling around.
No, it's Kim.
Oh, okay. What's my girl Roxy doing?
Sleeping.
Ah,
She woke me up early this morning and she went back to bed. And I stayed up. Gotta be in it to win it. That's it for sure.
I hear Kim now.
Yeah. Hacking up his fur ball. There you go.
Poor Kim. Everybody loves to pick on Kim. Poor Kim.
Told you it's gonna be nice enough for you today to go flying.
Oh, it's beautiful out right now. Blue skies. I can't see a cloud in the sky. Sunny. Very little wind. And the closest ship is about 90 miles away. So I don't know.
Okay.
Hi, Paul.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning there, brother.
Yes. Every day I get up, it's another morning. In fact, I was sleeping. I sleep in a lazy boy chair right next to Mia, who's on the couch, because I can't sleep in a bed anymore. But that Mia, she's so smart. She reaches out with her paw and she does this on my leg, taps me. And I looked at the clock and I says, I don't think Philly's flying this morning. And she taps me again. So I get up and come over and turn the computer on. Sure as she knows what she's doing, Philly is flying.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I was sleeping in the lazy boy for about 4 months. I couldn't sleep in my bed anymore. So I decided to go and buy a new mattress, new box spring, everything. Then I'm sleeping a lot better now.
Yeah, it's something about it. I can't sleep in a bed anymore. I've got a Craftmatic bed that tilts and turns and bops and boops and heats and vibrates and everything else. But it doesn't make a difference. I just can't.
Hey, welcome, Billy Drone. Hey, Doug. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Philly.
Washington County News Station, Utah. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna go get my coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. So hello, Michael. Now, everybody here on the chat is looks like a regular of people coming and going.
That's why I didn't go get the cigarettes from.
So it's just it's good. It's good morning.
Yes, Doug, I'm doing good. You're doing okay too? Good. Nice to hear that.
Maybe it should be, Roger, like what was that? Remember Good Morning Vietnam with what's his name was in it?
Robert Williams.
Yeah, maybe it should be Good Morning World with Indian Drone Hub.
I'd have to say it many of times. It's good to be regular. There you go, Brian. Gary. Yeah, so it's a no-fly here. That's for sure. Here, the winds are so hard, are bad, and it's raining, and we had really bad rainstorm last night.
Yeah,
The rain was hitting the window so bloody hard. You know, it's like a woodpecker on a window. You know.
that's not good.
No.
Ricky Dove, good morning.
Hey, chat's catching up good.
It seems here's what I think it slows down when I go to live chat. So I'm just switching now to live chat. We'll see how that goes.
If it slows down, just put it back on top chat.
Yep.
I'm on top chat as it is now. I'm gonna go on live chat. See. My life is just getting in the way now. I'm back at work. Okay. I just saw Patches in here. Green Patches in here? Oh yeah, Green Patches. How you doing? Sorry, my friend, if I missed you. Probably when I got my coffee, you probably came in. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. And if you think you got them, you never know. YouTube plays tricks on us, so check them out.
I know John DiNardo has been nursing himself back to health after his surgery.
Yep. Yeah, so they said this weekend Sunday supposed to have a nice day. Let's check weather map. Let's see what they're saying here. See, it feels like 37 Fahrenheit outdoors and it's raining. We're supposed to get 45 today.
Wow.
Tomorrow it's going to be cloudy only at 48. Then Friday 63, but rain 100%. Saturday rain 100%. Oh, sunny on Sunday. 47 Fahrenheit. And we're supposed to be in the 50s all next week after that. So, not so bad. Not so bad, not so bad. Well, I'm glad that's going to be good.
Hey, Michael, if you want to come on, I'm sure that Roger will send you an invite. I know he's been working on cleaning out his new office, which used to be a storeroom.
Okay. Okay, I understand, John. Yeah, no problem. It sounds like you're with it on the Green Patches. Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to have nice weather here, Roger, for the next several days. I'll believe it when I see it. You know,
Yeah.
I've always said those weather people. What a great job is you get paid all that big money and you don't necessarily have to be right. You know.
Yeah. So true.
Now, you still got any snow, Roger, there at all on the ground?
Well, we've got just a little bit in the woods there. Just a little bit here on the side. That's it. All the rest is gone from the yard.
Good.
We can't walk. I guess I tried to walk on the lawn there, and my God, my feet were sinking right in.
Ah, it's like walking on a bog.
Yeah. I don't know how to even pronounce that name that just came in there. Sorry about that, my friend.
Metabalova is the last name, isn't it? Metbalova?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. We are a Drone Hobbyist channel. We don't do sub for subs, so that's just want to let you know that, my friend. Boats that float on FPV bush plane last night. Can't wait to FPV off the lake.
Wow, cool.
Ricky Dove's in the house. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them.
I'm hoping Green Patches is indicating that it is an RC plane that he's going to use the floats on, and not a full-size float plane that he's going to fly FPV. I mean, I know it can be done, but
FPV Rims, how you doing? Oh, welcome back there, Rotor Deal. Flow Zone. Good morning, good morning.
yeah, Green Patches in the future, they'll probably be doing more and more of that kind of thing, especially, you know, the bush pilots that fly the float planes into remote player areas. There'll probably be somebody sitting in the big console somewhere flying that plane and delivering either packages or whatever, and never have to get in the aircraft itself.
Okay, John. I think Kim's on his computer upstairs now. I'm not too sure. Drone Junkie, good morning. Drone Junkie, if you don't have FPV rims, he lives in France. He speaks only French, though. He doesn't speak any English. Hey, Jill Skills, how you doing?
Yeah, Green
sorry.
Patches, I think it can be done, but you know, it's only the government's going to afford the satellite links and all the stuff and all that. I can't imagine what it would cost to outfit a seaplane to do that.
Yeah. Gil Skills, check out his channel, everybody. Very good channel. Does lots of live streams. Check him out. Green Patches where you sign up. Yeah. It's already been sent, Philly. Okay. No problem. Did you put your quarter in your computer? Yeah. Works better with money. Put a quarter in it.
What back it used to be, but that's you're showing our age, Roger, because back you remember it says it used to be put another nickel in the Nickelodeon.
Okay, Drone Junkie, think you have them? Cool. Air Photography, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you. Air Photography is a new supporter.
Yep.
Check out his channel, guys.
Yep. He's got a nice channel. Nice channel. Of course, everybody in here, you know, everybody's a little bit different. Some are FPV, some are camera, video flyers, and it just, you know, it's a well-rounded group of people for sure.
Regardez à mon chaîne une nouvelle détection vidéo 1945. FPV Rhyme says check out his video on his channel. A new detection video, 1945. Hey, Hadley, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Brad McMahon, hey, how you doing this morning? Cadorso Media, nice to see you, my friend. You just got up, you got more charts to learn today, okay? Morning, Roger Ball. How's it going? Your computer's starting up now? Okay. And Hadley's in the house. Kim's upstairs. I don't know if he's on his computer yet or not there. No. Okay. Hey, Mr. MS, how you doing?
There's a trace inserted. He does have low oxygen, low heart rate, and a fever. Your time is 9:26.
Meta Bolivia, I'm going to support your channel. I'm going to give you a wrench if I knocks you up by mistake. And we've got 3 rules in here. No politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks. So we're all good. Don't beg for any supporters or anything. They'll all support your channel if they want to support your channel. New YouTube jobs. Hope everyone enjoys beaches, palm trees, train and track, Florida sunshine. New jobs all week. Ah, cool. Oh, Furball Kim's in the house. Furball Kim, Hadley's in the chat somewhere. You can ask him that question you wanted to ask him this morning. Brother deal. Yep. So anybody get any new drones lately, or anybody go flying lately? But I still need to learn. Yeah, I know what you mean. Can't stay long going out filming today. My new gimbal arrived last night, so I'm going to test it out. Oh, cool, Cadorso. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're going to fly now? Okay. Rotodale, why? Are you outdoors already?
At the engine 1 on location 930.
I'll send you the link, Rotodale. So when you're ready, you just gotta pop on. Hey, Jake Blackburn, how you doing this morning? Okay. Johnny Drone Player, how you doing? That's nice to hear that, Jake.
Wonder what happened to Philly Mike.
He says booting up his computer, so he's probably draining the hydro wires and transformers up. PA hunting and trapping. How you doing? All good in Louisiana. That's nice to hear that.
There he is.
Yeah, that's the question we were asking, if that was a good enough transmitter for him.
Hello, Michael.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Hey, hi.
Good morning, Roger.
Ooh.
So you had like what, a day of good weather, and then it's back to good old crap again.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta live in the worst place in the world. You get a day. How many good days a year do you get, Roger?
Well, in the past 2 weeks, we got 2 good days.
Oh man, is it always like this, or is this
No.
is this rare?
Yeah, it's rare for a beginning of spring. It's rare, but you know, and the winds are very strong again today, and it's raining. So,
But it's either raining, snowing, windy. Yeah. It's always something.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I tried to walk on the lawn here, and my bloody feet were sinking right into. No.
Today is Wednesday, right, Roger?
Yeah.
I didn't take my pills yesterday. Doggone it.
Oh, you know what? I need my pills too. Man.
Mine are already done. After I took my pills, I don't even have to. I didn't send you a link yet, have I? I thought I sent you a link.
The old guy syndrome. That's what the problem is here.
So bad when you gotta wake up and remember I gotta take my pills. Oh my God.
Michael's running around, for the love of God.
Where are my pills?
I got my new batch of pills in yesterday. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Now, Roger, are you on that program where they send them so that they're bundled for this? You take these today, those today, and the next day.
Yeah. They're all in little plastic things there. Yeah.
I'm still getting mine in the tube, and then I have to put them in the reminder.
You can ask your pharmacy to do it. They'll do it.
But see, here's the thing, Roger, is I don't know whether this still will remember to take my friggin' pills or not, using Michael's language.
Yeah.
Because the old age thing, it's like, what have I got? I was telling Michael the other day, I says, I go in the other room and I stand there for a minute and say, what was I coming in here for?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Let me tell you something about the pills. What I do is I got to take one of my pills is Prilosec, and so I'm on 20 milligrams of Prilosec. And so what I do is I have the doctor give me the 40 milligram pill. I open it up, and then what I do is I pour all the little BBs out, and I split the dose. So every time they give me my prescription, it's like it's doubled. So I don't know if that's, I mean, she knows I'm doing it, but it's nice to just have a little extra just in case, and you don't run out as quick is why I'm bringing it out. Because I'm like you, Paul, I forget to order, to call in the script, and then I'm freaking out. So if I do it this way, at least I always know, hey, I got extra.
Whatever works for you, Michael. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
So, Michael, your morning flight today was really good.
Oh, whoa, hold on, Paul. I'm gonna put this horrible boo-boos in my mouth.
Morning about Northwest. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Paul. Yeah, I didn't want to go out this morning. Ari picked up when it was funny. I just was feeling like I did my room yesterday, thanks to Hadley, who's been pushing me. And that's how this works, guys. I mean, we all push ourselves, each other, really, to be better humans. And so I kind of committed to it, and I felt bad that I wasn't keeping my end up. So I went upstairs to take one bag out and turned up into a big job. And if I can get it done, I don't have to stream here from my living room. I'll have my own little space, kind of like Roger has. And it'll be my own little room, and I could put my boxes, behind me like he does. It'll be really nice, and
Cool.
I would like to do that for myself. And
Well, that's because you want to emanate the best, like the Godfather.
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Hey,
Hey,
it's,
did you
Phantom
see
Flight
that
101. Hi. Sorry.
Phantom Flight is in here? But did you see
no,
also, Michael, one of your benefactors, Andrew Pusa Studios, is in the house too?
no, I didn't see it. I gotta have to open up another window. What do I do here? All right, hold on. So I gotta open up another window and then pull out the chat.
Yeah, you open up the channel on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. So, but how do I do that if I'm on here, Roger? I have
Well, you click on Google,
okay.
and then you open up a Google page, and then you go on your YouTube page, I should say.
Okay, hold on, but I have to right click that, and then where do I say open? Okay, Google Chrome. Okay, there you go. So it opened up another box. Cool.
Yeah, so you go on your YouTube now.
Okay. So you're so good at this stuff, man. Okay.
He's the pro.
And don't forget to mute.
Amazing.
Don't forget to mute your YouTube page when you open it up. 'Cause
When you open it, you get
Okay.
it.
So now, what did you say to go on to my channel?
No, you go on to
I can find you. I can find you
yeah.
right here.
Yep,
Right
yep.
here. All right, let me mute it. You're muted. Cool. And now I have to get the three little dots, click on the dots, and then do pop out chat. So there's the chat. It threw to that side. And then I can delete that page, right? I don't need that page anymore. The window.
Yeah, you just shorten it out. Just shorten
Just
it out.
shorten the window.
Gotcha. So there you go. And now look at this. And now I got my chats. Welcome, Droning of Northwest and Pusa Studios and Philly Drone Life. Welcome to the house. Your morning flight was wonderful this morning, Philly. That was really nice. Thank you. And Drone Junkie, Fur Kimball's in the house. Welcome, Kimmy. What's up, bub? I actually heard your voice this morning. I thought I was hearing things.
Now that Andrew, the Lord of live stream, is in the room, we have to bow down to the Lord of live streaming and welcome his magnificent presence into the Canadian Drone Hub to match and stand alongside the greatness of Roger, the Godfather, and to bless us with their knowledge and grace and show us the way to the rest of the day.
He's on fire, Andrew. You don't want nothing to do with this man today. I'm shining on him. He says, "Oh my God!" So I could just picture him. You could actually see him. He's very animated, just the way I
Yeah.
post it. So you could see him. You know, I think you should change your name, Andrew, to just Pusa. Pusa works. You know, first name Pusa, last name Studio.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody else calls him Pusa, but to his close friends like you and I and Roger, it'll always be Andrew.
That's true, Andrew. You better get a couple of pair of hip waders.
Yeah, hip waders. The crap is thick this morning. Oh man!
I mean, I could go on and on if you want me to, Andrew.
Oh, please don't, Paul. 101, welcome into the house. Oh, I got a story to tell you. I should have waited until I'm a little bit more woken up.
Awake. Roger says awake, yeah.
So should I tell him, Paul? I don't know. Should I tell the story?
Which one? You got so many.
I know. The story yesterday that you did it. You started this, by the way. Just look at his little face. He acts like Mr. Innocent. He's so innocent. He does nothing wrong. Well, he freaking started this. Okay? What you did, I get a package, guys, okay? The mailman comes to my door, and I'm happen to be talking to Paul when the mailman comes. Oh, Michael, you got to open it up. You got to open it up. Open the package. So I get this bright idea. Oh, okay, I'm going to open the package. Paul, why don't I bring you in? Let's do hangouts so you could see me open the package. You know, the hell with the old. I mean, we're millenniums, bud. We can see each other now. So I'll send you a link on Hangouts. Okay. So I try it and it says you have to hang up to do this. So I hang up the phone and I'm looking and I'm dialing. It's ringing. I get nothing. I call him back. Yo, you're not answering the phone. You got to answer the phone. And we go through this thing back and forth. Maybe I'm dialing to the wrong number. Let me try again. So I hang up with him and I go on to try to go into Hangouts and I see his name in Hangouts. I see Paul Murray and Roger. Well, he's in there. I guess I'll just hit that button. So I hit the button. Well, man, oh man. Within about a second, Hadley picks up and hangs up. And I'm like, well, what happens? And then all of a sudden, every freaking body starts popping in. 101 pops in. Hadley pops in. Mr. Crowley's in. I'm like looking at him, and I'm looking at him like, what the hell happened? Paul Dronebum was in a bar, and it's Mr. Crowley's got his feet up on the bed, and it just got crazier and crazier. And there was a guy in freaking England that opened. I'm like, who are you? Basically, what I did, guys, is every freaking person, Roger, signed on at one particular day. Who knows? It was a day that I was in and Paul was in. Well, every single person he had in on that show that day was like 12 people. It called them all.
I got notifications, yep.
And they all, 8 of them answered. Not all 12, but 8 people answered the phone. It got hysterical. Paul was in a bar. I'm like, Paul, what are you doing in a bar? And he's like, oh, he was like hiding behind the thing. I'm telling your wife. And Harry's sitting there, Crowley's in the dark, guys in freaking England. He was in
it was awesome. It was freaking awesome.
It was freaking
everybody thought I was calling them, Philly. You called us first. The call ended, and then I call you back, and I called everybody. I literally called like 25 people.
Roger,
instead of me hitting the plus sign and just calling you directly, I just hit talk.
just to let you know, I now delete all the conversations from Hangouts after I get done with them. Delete. Because
Okay, guys.
If you want to call one person, the plus sign is how you do it, right, Roger?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Roger.
Okay, guys. Now say so. Today we're going to try and keep it at one person talks, then we wait till he's finished, then the other guy will talk, so we won't,
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean. So everybody gets a chance to talk. In other words,
Very good.
Sounds good.
so we're going to have somebody else coming on also, and
Okay.
so I want to keep it straight in line. So that's just I just wanted to know.
That's going to be hard for me, Raj, because I got a big fat mouth. So please, Paul, somebody remind me, like if I'm talking over somebody, or you know what, I'll try to keep it short. So I'll get this way, somebody else gets a chance, because I go on and I go on. So yeah, thanks for letting me share.
It was freaking amazing. I have to say it. It was freaking amazing. I'm seeing people flying their drones. I'm seeing someone sitting at bars. See Mr. Crowley. It looks like we woke him up.
And God bless 101 and Herman. Guys, they had their drones. They were working. God bless you.
They were worried. They were worried, remember? He's like, Hadley's calling me. It must be an emergency.
Yeah.
Jesus, I got to answer. And I'm like, am I known as the guy that calls in an emergency? What the heck?
I'm going to say hi to people in the chat. Talking about Northwest, Sherlock Holmes. You do it after dark. How you doing? Nanya.
Excuse me.
USA Studios, Savannah, good day, Washington County News Station, Utah, Drone Junkie, Mr. Crowley. Welcome everybody to the chat.
Yeah.
Well,
You got everybody supported, guys.
yes, and make sure you hit that like button.
Yep.
Thanks for having me on.
I think the funniest part of the story, though, Roger, was Phantom 101 and Herman were on the beach with their drones.
Okay. Hey, Z. And
We're on the beach.
hey, Andrew.
Good morning, guys.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
How's it going, Larry?
Ziva's out. He's gonna be
Ziva.
Yeah, I'm in the wild outside. Let me know if it's too much noise for you guys because I have no idea how the headphones are working.
Hey, Svi, make sure that you stay out of the sight of a sniper, okay?
Yeah. But if I won't, you'll get so many views. So I don't know, man.
No, come on, man. That's not funny.
I'm getting inspiration.
I have feedback from somebody.
Yeah.
I'm getting inspiration from Philly's Drone Life. So
Ziva, we want to get feedback from you.
yeah, if it's for me, let me know. I'm just checking my headphones.
All right.
I don't know if it's him.
Andrew just muted himself, so I think it was from Andrew.
Can you mute me and then we'll know?
No, we're good. We're good.
You're good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I have the new headset, and I actually just released
cool.
the review on the Hebrew channel, and we're gonna go to the park, which is like 1 minute away.
Okay.
Hey,
So I'm going to talk to Andrew for a minute. Andrew, so what's up today, my friend? What you got going today?
Not too much in you, my friend.
Yeah, not too bad. The weather's freaking crappy here, but it's going good.
Yeah, we were just out into it, and it sucks royally. So,
Yeah. It rained so hard here last night. The rain was hitting on the window so bloody hard. Kept me awake most of the bloody night.
I was going to call you and see if you wanted to build an ark with me through the night. I'm not a biblical man, but I was starting to wonder around 3 a.m. when I woke up. I'm like, yeah, maybe it is upon us, and I'm not aware. And I want to give everybody a chance. I just heard you guys talking before I came on. I was listening in. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank our sponsors for this show. I want to thank the Safety Bath. I also want to thank the Pill Organizer. And I also want to thank the Bath Seat. I want to thank all people for making this morning possible. So I just wanted to take a moment. They do pay the bills and keep this show running. So I just wanted to say thank you. So,
that's why we bow to you.
that's right. That's why the glorious Lord of live stream. he never fails to remember even the little people of life.
I figure when you hit the 10-minute mark on the pill organizer, it just had it was time to shift and get with the time. So there you go. So,
That's bad when a guy talks about medicine and all the old guy goes, all the old guys go, oh, I forgot to take my medicine, and everybody's scattering. Running.
When you're 20, it's a pissing contest. Who can lift that block over there? When you're 60, it's who can take the most pills and still.
Yeah.
And Andrew, it reverses it. Life is a circle, and then when you get to be old and retired, then it really does turn into a live stream situation.
That's great.
Oh, you're incredible. Oh my God.
So who's on your show tonight, Andrew?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Oh my God. The guest thing has been, because of Easter, we're a bit behind. So if we don't, we're going to probably do either like no wheel reviews tonight or I don't know. Maybe we got to get Philly up soon. By the way, Philly, we have your number, right? We're getting you up very soon again to finish your channel off.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to tell you, I caught you, Andrew, the other day. I don't know if I'm losing track of days, but I think it was yesterday or the day before. You were at the train station. Was that yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Monday. Yeah.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you were outside. It really added a different. I mean, I love your other shows too with the horn and all, but I never saw you like out on a location like that, and that was so cool. It kind of felt like a Philly Drone Life thing. You were out in public and you were showing the sights. It just made you look so real. You weren't this guy on a game show anymore. You were a real person.
Oh, it's coming back more now that summer's here. We'll get out more, the snow is gone.
Yes,
we'll be getting out more. So
it also Andrew, it costs him more money to do those live streams out in public because he has to hire so much security to keep the autograph seekers away and everybody else away.
That's right. It is. It's a big feat. That's right. Yes.
Big production. Yeah.
Oh, you're killing me by the minute.
I know. You're so bright, man. You're killing me. Kill me with all that angelic crap.
God almighty. I turned so beat red time I can barely.
I got you, didn't I?
Oh my God. Oh, the glasses. Look at now. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. I couldn't see you at first. I just got the replay.
I know. I'm so tired.
So
no one can see me.
Oh my God. No, Phil, if you go back and look at our, even on our playlist, we're getting a lot of, this one's not me this time, I know.
We're getting echo from somebody.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, back when I started this channel, if you go back and look in the playlist, you're going to see I do a lot of train stuff, my son and I. My son and I go all summer. We even go sometimes overnight, and we followed trains one time from the border of Quebec, Ontario.
Oh, really?
About 3 hours in, we went off the highway and went to all these obscure, out-of-the-way crossings and stuff like that overnight, the two of us, and filmed it. And
I got to check that out, Andrew. I really do. I think you had told me that once, and I'm just, I really wish there was 40 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Now I'm finally feeling what you guys have been talking about. I never thought I would have the problem, and I'm telling you, and I'll say it again, once you got me over the 1,000 mark, for just everybody started, I don't know if people are commenting more or what, but I'm just getting buried with comments, and I literally can't, I don't have, whatever little time I had before is now I'm cut in half.
Good.
So, which is, yeah, it's really good. But I feel so guilty for not being able to get back to people and not watching their, I mean, here they are, they're saying what a great show and I love this. And it's like, and normally I'd be like, oh, well, I loved your show too. And now I can't do it with most of them, so, but everybody keeps telling me it's okay. Everybody understands. So
Take the headphones with you.
That's a nice thing. That's really nice, though. I'm glad to hear that.
yeah, it is. It's a good sonic success. So it's a good thing.
As a side note, I want to tell you, I appreciate what you said. We never, it's not us that got you to 1,000. It's you that got you to 1,000. We're just a commercial that gives a little bit. It's your work that gets them and keeps them always. So your win. Always remember that. So
thank you so much. Thank you.
That's you doing the work, not us. So that's just a commercial. So,
well, it's major help.
I like that, Andrew. That's awesome.
No, I do believe in that fully because I've seen that too often. It's this no, it's your work. It's just a commercial. It's no more or no less than what it is. It's more eyes,
Right.
But you can have the greatest channel. If I can send people your way, but Philly's a great example of had something worth seeing. People are coming back. I can also send people there and they never come back again. And then they'll say, oh, well, I can't force people to watch. It's your work that made them choose whether to watch or not. That's on you. So.
Very cool.
What's his name?
Hey guys, this is the best I can do to get you on the FPV. Let me know if you actually can watch
Yeah, we
the
can see
screen.
you.
Cool.
This is a second monitor, so basically I'm just putting my phone as close as I can to this monitor. If it's
clear,
if
man.
you can't see it, just let me know and I'll just show you the
It's
drone
actually
fine
really
without
clear.
the FPV. Yeah, so I'll
give
put
you
it
a
on the
thumbs up.
screen and I'm gonna put my headset on right now and just fly around the park. So I hope you guys can see it.
Okay.
So I was looking into new internet yesterday, Roger, for doing live streams while I'm out and about around Tucson.
Okay.
And I found 2 different internet services, and they are not cheap. And I have to carry around the Yagi thing with a tripod, and I'm like, that ain't gonna work. But it's supposedly fast. Its upload speed is 3 gigs or something.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super fast. It's it's a sat link to the internet provider, so it goes right to fiber optics with the sat link. So it's got to be quick, like they claim. I've got a friend with it, and he said that there's a ping delay, but it's fast.
Okay.
Wow. Not for gaming, but for uploading and streaming is more than good enough.
3 gigs. I mean,
So we'll see.
I'm doing 300 megs up, and it's beyond fast. 3 gigs. That's an enterprise level.
Oh, I know. That's what I said. I was like, "How much is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's $99 a month." And I'm like, "Wait, what? It's only $99 a month? I need to get that for my house and just when I leave, take it with me."
Hey, just so everybody knows what's going on, Svi over there is going to launch and fly the park, but we're getting a lot of feedback and echo from his feed. So I have been muting it so that everybody's not hearing that echo in the feed. And it's not that I'm not interested in what Svi's doing, it's just that it's very disruptive.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell Z when it comes back on.
I just hope nobody logs on. Oh, it's gone now because he had that screen showing and disarmed. I didn't want anybody to think it's some sort of attack or something and get the check out.
Oh, geez.
Well, and
he's
if
just
you
flying his drone in the park, guys. He's just having. Oh, that's a cool park, actually.
And if you want to, can individuals, Roger, lock on to that live stream by tapping on that or no?
Yeah, you can log on to it if you want by your computer. I locked on them already.
Okay.
Everybody should be seeing them now.
Yeah, all it does is pause when I click on it on my computer, Roger.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. You got him locked. Never mind. Roger's got control of all this, so. Yeah, that's a cool park.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Real clean.
Thank you. Yeah, my son, I told you, he helped me hook the camera up, but he did. I also have these headphones that work really right, but I'm learning about computers. When you hook the headphones up, you got to shut things off or something. So he said, but it was weird. I just plugged it into another outlet and it didn't work. But when I moved the jack, it just worked. And that's what he said would happen. So
If
Okay.
it's working, that's what matters.
yeah, exactly.
And it sounds really good. Really
Thank
clean.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. This way you don't hear background music.
It's so bright in here.
Jeez.
I got Pola Philly.
Oh, Billy.
Pola Philly, man. Oh, wait, who's the one that does this? There's like a famous
Oh,
guy. It's like
Casey.
his name's Casey. Yeah, his name's Casey, isn't it?
Geek Svana, what's up, bud?
You got a strong.
Yeah, Geek Savannah, Nunya,
Geeks, man.
joining about Northwest at Rock, doing his reviews. Day to day, Hunting Foot 101. Okay, I guess he doesn't know he's on mute. He's probably talking.
Oh, there's a little one coming to check it out. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have all these kids around. Thank you for the mute, Paul.
Yeah.
It seems like the first battery I had was like, I was experimenting on it, so I started to fly with around 3.1 volts, so it died in around 1 minute, so I'm just going to replace it to a new battery now, and we'll go for a second flight.
Okay, we had to put you
I
on
have
mute.
no idea how to mute myself on the mobile, so feel free to do it again.
No,
Okay.
we muted you because you were getting too
Yeah,
much.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
hearing you guys.
okay.
Yeah, he said he doesn't know how to mute it, and he's on his cell phone. So
Yeah.
Good job, Paul. Nice stepping in there. Good job.
Yeah. We're a team, man. We're all a team.
well, when we sit here in the greatness and the presence of Andrew, the Lord of live stream, and Godfather, and the Godfather who brings us all together as one, then we have to make sure we take care of one another, because they would only have us do that because they love us so much and they're willing to share their magnificence on the rest of us.
Such an ass. Oh my god. Exhausting. Being on a panel with Paul is like agreeing to take care of a 5-year-old for a couple hours when you don't have kids.
Jesus, Andrew, God.
It all sounds good and fun and scary until you do it. You're tired and wiped by the end.
Oh, man.
Oh,
We love Paul. I don't know about you, man. We love Paul.
Yeah. Paul is awesome. Of course, he's awesome.
He is.
yeah,
Really is.
Daddy of 13. Daddy of 13 says, I'm back from school run. Let the madness begin. 13 kids.
Is that what we're known for? Roger, is that what's going on here?
Nino Fly, how you doing? Long time no see.
Paul, were you saying
Crazy,
something?
right?
I think what's his face? Furball. Yeah, asked you a question a while ago. What color should he buy? The orange one or the blue one?
Oh, we can't tell him on color, man. That's all him.
Yeah,
That's like telling somebody they want salt or no salt with their food. No,
Well, he wants to know, does the blue one fly better, Hadley? Does the blue one fly
I
better?
don't think so.
Yeah.
So if you were to get the only thing that's going to be better is if you get the QX7S. That's about 60 to 80 bucks more depending on where you get it at.
okay.
And that's the only issue.
You took the word
And then
both, Hadley.
Yeah,
and then if you
Andrew
if you
agreed.
were to and if you like, you can order it from what is it, Horus RC, and it'll come. That's basically coming directly from FR Sky, so you won't have like a third party person like Banggood selling it to you. And they have like options where you can buy it in a package deal where it's got other stuff with it, and like it ships immediately. There is no leeway time waiting for it to come in or whatever. Like I have always ordered from Banggood, and it seems to take a little longer. than Horus. And Horus is like down the road in the same country. So
Wow.
just saying that, just throwing that out there. You can buy it from wherever you want and pick whatever color you want. The QX7 is a good transmitter.
A QX7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the one he sent me.
Yeah.
A link to
Yeah.
is for the QX7, and then there's the QX7S. The QX7S is a little bit better. It's got better gimbals in it that'll last forever, and that's like the only difference between the QX7s and the QX7S. You know, it's got the really good Hall gimbals in it.
Yeah, because I mean that one's at $130 Canadian, but if you go for that, you might go up to 300.
Yeah, you go for the next one, it could go up to 300 Canadian. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah, so and if you just get the QX7 and you decide in the future, Kim, that you want to do Crossfire, when you order the Crossfire, it will come with the little microchip that you have to solder inside the transmitter. So that's the only thing. You know, you will have to modify it a little bit for the Crossfire to work, and it's 4 wires and a little tiny chip. It's super easy.
Yeah.
You won't have no problems doing it. Yeah. It's a good transmitter, man. And you can wear those gimbals out and then order some Hall gimbals later, you know, do it piece by piece like most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I ordered the regular one because it was a lot cheaper instead of getting the S version. And I figured if I don't like it, you know, I'm not into it for the full amount, but I actually loved it. But my gimbals are still very, very very good. And so, yeah, when I get more use out of it, I'll switch over to the better ones.
Yeah.
Well, you know, us FPV guys, when you guys start talking about your gimbals are out and your gimbals are in, I'm thinking, I don't want to see that. You know, it's like,
did I say gimbals? I'm sorry. I meant, what did I mean, Hadley?
I don't even want to know.
I think I said
You're
gimbals.
that 5-year-old again.
And
You know,
I'm like,
it's like
not jumping on this wagon.
I'm trying with my gimbals out, and I'm going, what? It's like, zip it, you know?
Hey, he's just hearing the last syllable of that word. I'm not going to repeat it, but
What's the word? What's the thing?
Lewis P. Floyd, the sticks.
The sticks, yeah.
The sticks.
But what's the name of the thing? The thing.
I'm going to say hi to people in the chat. Hey, Ricky Dub, Lewis P. Floyd, Chavo with Nicole, Nino Fly, joining by Northwest. Lewis P. Floyd's in the house. Daddy of 13, Hell's Pond. How you doing this morning? Pusa Studios is on the panel with Paul Murray, Philly Drum, and Hatley's Famous, FPV, and Paul Murray, and me.
The Godfather and the Lord of Livestream.
Brenda Klein.
I know, all hell, Canadian Drone Hub. Couldn't help it.
The safety bath.
Oh, stop.
Andrew, did you just order that for yourself?
Buy 10 and you get a free whoop or something. I don't know.
Hey, I don't want to say this, but I'm old enough. I have all of those things.
Oh, it's messed up. Hey, man, I don't know. Like, I went into a fancy hotel once, and they had a shower with a seat in it. It wasn't like that. It was all fancy and tile. It was pretty cool. You know, there was a shower on the side too, spraying me in the side of my head. And there was one up above. There was all kinds of shower sprayers in there. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I got one in the eye and I was like, it's not cool no more. Turn it off.
And guys, just before I forget, don't forget to check out Paul Murray's latest ship video today, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. If you get a chance, you definitely
beautiful rotations around that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that upbound or southbound? Which bound is that?
I see a lot of port and starboard.
Yeah. Oh God.
Hey, Val, good morning.
I'm going with they jacked that box.
Good morning, Val.
Good morning, Val.
The princess.
Sorry, I owe this woman an apology now. I owe Val an apology. I tried calling you last night, Val. I was not able to make it to the live stream because I was at the hospital with the wife.
No, you're okay. I knew something came
Yeah.
up because I knew if you
Yep.
could be there, you would be there. So don't you ever worry about that.
Yeah, no, I just
figured
have to tell you
Billy
I'm
was out
sorry.
flying somewhere in Philadelphia. You were out doing
Yeah.
your thing. That's all.
No,
it's okay.
I was sitting there like this, like and waiting for the doctor till she had thank God it was a heat rash and it wasn't measles. It was all over her whole back.
Wow.
And she had a heat rash, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks like measles. And she's like, yeah, it's been itching for 2 days. And I'm like, and he didn't say anything. She's all, no. And I'm like, we need to go to the doctor. And while we were there, I was like, can you check, make sure I don't have the flu? Because this time every year I have the flu. So I just went through the system too. And got that stupid straw up the nose. It was so uncomfortable, but no flu, no nothing. Because everyone around us has got the flu. And she doesn't have measles either. It was heat rash. Thank God. Like, it was a good day. But, you know, you got to go to the doctor to find out. And that was the only time we could get in. And I'm like, man, I'm going to miss the live stream. Summer looked at me. She's all, I'm like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Like, Jesus.
No,
Give me
you
that look
guys
like, is that
are
really going to
fine.
be an issue?
Let me say hi to a couple people. Geeksylvania, hey, Daddy of 13. Brenda Klein. Ricky Dove. Hey, did Furpole say hi to me? Because if he didn't, I'm not saying hi to him. We have that rule. Let me look. Johnny about Northwest. Hey. Oh my God. Mr. Crowley's in the house. Dalton Drone Zone. I can't say. DJ Pitch Home. Met Volva. Okay.
Okay.
I can't say that name, but no, I'm going to call you DJ. Either that or I will switch your name to Puddles. Up to you. Travel with Nicole. Let's see. Just Furball just said hi, so I'll say hi to him. You do it after dark. Okay, that's I think I have you.
Yeah, great.
Hey, Billy, how you doing?
Hi, Val. Oh, sweet.
Andrew.
Hello, Val.
Andrew.
How are you?
And we have
Andrew Lord.
Oh God.
Oh God, I didn't mean to start it.
Keep talking about. Keep talking. And we focus on him.
So I got some surprising news last night.
You're pregnant.
Yeah, right when I started the stream before we went live, I found out as we were talking to Miss Creature that Roger is going to fly a 5-inch racing FPV drone this summer.
Oh,
Isn't that right, Roger?
Phantom flight. He has to go to see his father's in the hospital.
oh.
But he will go live tonight at 5 p.m. tonight. Phantom flight 101's on at 5 p.m. tonight, guys.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that 5-inch you're going to be flying.
That was a nice switch, Roger. I like that. The timing.
Now we have this Miss Creature is so great. All of a sudden Roger comes running out with 2 huge drones. Look what I'm flying this summer. I thought,
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, you got to get video of that, Roger. I would
We will.
love to
Oh
see
yeah, we will. We'll have cameras set up, and Kim will be hiding in the truck. So
That's cool.
That's right. I'm real low in the truck.
You know, wear some protection too, some gloves, some masks, just in case.
They're gonna set up an outdoor speaker system warning the neighbors that Roger in the air.
That's it.
take one of those bull horns out. You know what I mean?
Get Andrew. Andrew could do it for you.
No. I'll sit in all of Roger's doing it. I'll be inside the truck with Kim cheering him on.
You're gonna love it, Roger. Oh my God, you're gonna love it.
Now we just got to order the batteries so to get here in time for the summer.
Oh, it takes that long to get them?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
jeez. Straight from China or something, or?
Well, there's some places won't even deliver to Canada anymore. So.
Yeah.
Well, and I would imagine since you're coming into the summer season, you know, it's hard for those Huskies to be pulling that sled on gravel.
Oh.
Yeah.
We still get asked it by times.
And like 101, thanks so much for coming in, even though everything is going very hard for you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try Kim's Racer, but I'm going to tell you, if I knew all it took was someone really beautiful, artistic, could fly drones, could get Roger whipping out 5 and 3-inch quads,
Yep.
running to the screen, I would have so had that
You would have
happen.
done it a long time ago.
What did
right?
I miss?
Well,
There's
Kim,
nothing like
guess.
there's nothing like encouragement to get you out to fly.
hey Kim, don't be worried. Okay, Kim's a little afraid. Don't be worried. You do really well with the whoops. I have total confidence in you, man. You're going to be zipping around the sky. So
Yeah.
you
He's gonna be fine.
got it, brother. You got this. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, there was a very young, vivacious interviewee last night on Val's channel.
Oh my
That's-
God.
Oh, I know
She's
all about
so
that one.
sweet.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. So
Roger?
let's refer to her as she's a great person.
Yes,
She is
great.
my friend.
But
She
see,
is my friend, Paul.
Roger brought to the party the drones, and he expanded his privacy.
Hey, hang on, guys. Andrew.
Yeah.
You should meet that Miss Creature,
Miss Creature. Yes.
and you should interview her.
Okay.
Yes.
She's
She's a rising star, man. She's coming right up that ladder fast.
Can you put her link in here, Hadley? For
Yes, I can. I sure as heck can. If it's gonna get her on Andrew's show, are you kidding me? Give me 1 second.
We all try to throw
I've been
everything-
dying to get on Andrew's show, and he hasn't asked me yet. I'm just like,
Miss Creature.
And I would
Guys, let me speak for a minute. Miss Creature has, I think, 22K on her Instagram. On her YouTube, she's got 2,000 something, but she's an artist and she's an FPV flyer also.
Wow.
And she draws FPVs, she paints FPVs, paintings, and she's
logos.
a very interesting woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was contracted by DRL to make a big painting for them, and she's got a couple of videos on how she did that. It was really, really cool to watch.
Well, please send me the link. I'll definitely check her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a great gal. I swear, she was really good. And
There it
next
is,
thing
Andrew.
you know,
It's gonna-
Roger's talking all about working on cars and flying these huge racing drones, and I was just like, if that's what it takes, I'm getting her on again.
Well, she met her man through getting a transmission because of her race car. Anybody catch
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah,
Like, I'm sure she told you guys that. I know the story, but it's
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she's
yeah, it was
100% Canadian.
Really nice. I really
She is a
loved
Canadian
that.
girl. She's staying in Oregon right now because of the price of where it is that she's from. It's super expensive over there. There's a housing crisis. I know, like back in the day, it was like, I think she said that it was like $2,000 or something like that for an one-bedroom apartment, and
Yeah.
like you could rent a room for like $1,000 or something.
Yeah, we talked about that on the interview.
She
Hey,
Did you?
I've got to step out for a minute. It's an old guy thing. I'm heading to the loo. So
okay.
Okay, Paul.
Oh my God, he's something else. This is really cool though. Miss Creature, okay, definitely. I'll get in touch with her. I'll watch more of the videos after I'm off the live stream, but I'm going to keep it here. I definitely that's exactly what we're looking for in interviews is people that are interesting. We had trouble for a while because people started to, that's why I don't do hangouts, because people were starting to not understand the difference between a hangout and an interview.
Yeah.
And there's some that are great on hangouts, but I mean, an interview is, especially because we're turning them into podcasts, we're looking for people that have like really interesting backstories, very charismatic, know what they do in their niche, but aren't obsessed with their niche either. They're a broad talker, type of thing. But definitely that's interesting for sure. Thank you so much for letting me
So
know.
that's why I haven't been on Andrew's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a backstory.
No, and as we got bigger too, I mean, we have
Yeah.
to bring it on mostly. I mean, she's not as many numbers, but we have to go bigger than what we are most of the time to keep us relevant.
Right.
That's part of it too. You got to grow. They're bigger than what we had last season, and hopefully next season they're going to be bigger than what we had.
I gotta tell you though, Andrew, the other night you were going on about I think it was last night because I've been sneaking in. I've been lurking on your channel lately, and and just to learn. And you were telling a guy about, you pulled up that guy's page and you were like, oh my God, I love this. And oh, this is perfect. And it looked beautiful. His page was absolutely amazing. And you were really impressed by it. But I got to tell you, for a guy like me who doesn't know his way around the YouTube and all the little tricks, it was so intimidating and it's scary. It really was. And I felt so less than. I just backed out. But not in that way. I mean, I know I got good character and all that, but like as far as the page and the promoting yourself, my God, if I can do that to my channel, then and you're right. What it does is when you're not online, it's promoting itself.
That's right.
And that's what you want. And so I see the value in it. But man, it's intimidating because there really is. It's trying to read the mass, the crowds, and using this word and that picture, and you made so many good points, and I just, every point you made, I was like, oh God, I'm doing the total opposite of that.
No, your channel's not in that kind of disarray. I've seen disarray. Your channel's not into it, and the main thing is like I say, even with channels that get bigger than us, like the Huntsman last night was on, he shot past us quickly. I love people like that because I'm learning from them.
Correct. And you could have seen that. You're very humble, very, very humble. And I love that about a person, because they're not afraid to say, wow, look at that. That's amazing. And look at what he did here. And you weren't teaching him anything. You were remaining teachable. And that was awesome. And it really does. It comes through. It comes through in a person. And I think, it's attractive.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I've lost at 7,200. I'm no different than anybody that's just been monetized, because I'll take monetized because I got that in common with them. But after, nothing's changed. I'm the head of a needle on YouTube. I have no delusions and stuff like that. And as soon as you get those delusions, your channel's going to start to go down.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you're professional. When you see your page, it's professional, looks professional. Everything's organized. You got it really looks nice. So.
But it's a work in progress. It'll always be. And I know things we've got to change already that's wrong with it, and we're seeing that all the time. Things we got to make better onto there. We got to redo our about section again. Really want to make it more. We learn as we go, and you got to keep it. Channel's like a garden, same as you guys with drones.
What you were saying, yes.
You guys never stop learning. You're here every day learning new tips, new tricks. What does this do? Everything, any hobby. I always bring it up. It's like mono railway guys are a good example. Yes, they love seeing the train go around the tracks, but their biggest part is building that. It's the wiring, it's the troubleshooting, it's the building the scenery and all that stuff. Same with you guys with drones. You guys aren't like fly to the box. Most of you want to know more about it. You're modifying and all these things and that.
Yes.
Everything is the same. You got to enjoy the whole process, not just the end part. So.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. And well, just being able to organize things and all about the thumbnails and the pictures. It just looks so inviting when you go onto a person's channel and everything's organized right. It really does look professional. And like you said, it'll help that guy hit the subscribe button a little quicker. When they see that everything's in order, it's pretty. Boom. Yeah, it helps them. They may not stay. That's up to you to do. You still got to do the work. But if you can help him push that button, then hey, you doing part of your job. And like I said, you could have the greatest looking channel. If you have no personality or crappy content, they're going to leave.
Everything works hand in hand. Getting subscribers, that's the networking part. Keeping your channel looking good and keeping your content. They all need to be there. All of those count. It's a balanced diet. It really is.
Yep, you're right.
Sometimes everybody focuses on one and not enough on the other. You guys are into drones. DJI, what did they make their name onto? The best marketing ever. Their name was everywhere. Every display they did, everything the same color, same font, same images. Do that with your channel. Same thing is every niche has their brands that stand out from the rest. So just follow, for instance, what DJI did.
Wow.
I'll be right back, guys.
Nope.
Okay.
You want your name, like look at us with the wheel. Everybody says wheel and they think Pusha Studios now. It's just a generic website with a wheel.
Yes.
Built it into a brand onto that. That's what it was branding it.
Did you know that though when you did it? Was that what you were going for? Did it fall into place with that.
It's fall into place in some way, but we built it out of necessity, you know, and
Gotcha.
it was a way of people to learn and have fun at the same time.
You know, and that's what I'm finding, that certain things about my channel, like I had no idea For the Love of God was going to be a line. And now it's like, I'm hearing other people go, oh, like Philly, For the Love of God. And it's like, what the, that's cool. And I had no idea that that would be like a line, you know? So that's cool how it's almost as if you grow into your channel. And so it's like, we shouldn't. And it's weird because when I was doing my channel,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, let me not do anything until I decide what I am, or what I look like, what I'm going to grow into. And then so I just kind of left everything blank, you know, and because like I said, and I think I'm like a lot of other people, I never thought I'd have more than 10 people, you know, so that's why I'm still blown away. And to actually 1,000 people actually watch me, that's it. That still blows my mind, or not all at once, but that's pretty cool.
You have even more, because the 1,000 you have are the subscribers, but in the end, if you look at your videos, you can get a lot more than that.
Correct. Right, Spade. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
My, oh my, oh my.
Really cool.
My buddy Sean Taylor's frame just finally launched. He's going to be having new frames built by Flight One FPV. I got to drop a link for it because it's not really expensive frame. And he's a friend of mine. So I'm going to do a shameless pun to his brand new frame that he finally had built for him. It's
How are you
pretty
doing,
cool.
Bob? How are you doing?
Hi.
Good.
Hey. Hey, Paul, you're still on mute, hon.
He's been talking for 20 minutes.
Oh, thank you to whoever muted me. I was on a run for the Lou, so.
Hey, Flying with Stan, good morning. Roland, how you doing? Brenda Klein, joining Bon Northwest. Mr. Bolivia, how you doing? Famous in the chat. Exploring Ginger, Okite Dugan, how you doing? Fly. Everybody, welcome to the chat. On the panel, we have Val's Life, we have Tees, Cruiser Studio, Philly Drone Life, Paul Murray, and Hatley's Famous FPV.
Woo!
Hang on, I got to mute.
I'm not there. I'm not home. There you go.
Nobody's here but us chickens.
Ancient times.
No one here but us chickens.
So tonight on your channel, there, who says free for all? Andrew's channel is gonna be free for all tonight, guys.
I need you guys to come in and tell me what we're doing. So be like a choose your own adventure, but live. Oh my God, that would be fun. That would be interesting. Your own adventure, but live. You guys can pick the show. That would be interesting. Thank you, Roger. I think you might have just found my topic for tonight.
Welcome in the house, Pet Rock Media. Welcome in there, my friend. And Okite Dogan. Hello. Me No Fly. Look at these names. Is that not awesome? Me No Fly. Great name. Great.
Some great names. I don't know how people come up with some of them.
That should be my name here. We don't fly at all.
That's what should be your name, Roger. Me No Fly. All right, you did it after dark. Oh, that's great. You got it. All right, I got it. I will look. Thank you.
Philly, what you said a while ago, I just wanted to finish off by saying, see, what you have to do is what you're doing the right thing is you're bringing your personality. Almost everybody in here is a drone channel, right? And there's millions of drone channels. So if you don't bring your personality to it, you're just another drone channel.
Correct.
What everybody has to do is bring what they. The only thing that makes you original then is you. So that's why you're doing what you're doing. Keep it up. So.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Andrew.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is this the drone channel? I thought it was the brownie channel. Oh,
you're on the wrong channel.
All right. Oh no.
By the way, guys, this is the most important thing you need to do after you crash into sand or dirt, and I fucking hate it. I really hate it.
Can I
Oh
ask,
yeah. Try the sand here, man. The sand here's got iron in it. Crash
Oh,
and you get
really?
like
Wow.
speckles of yeah, we have a lot of iron in the desert here. You
So
could
is
go
it like
outside with a
it's
magnet
magnetic?
and pick up. Yeah, it's magnetic sand. Yeah.
Wow, man.
It's got iron in it, so it's magnetic, attracted to magnets. Anyways,
Listen, I'm making
Yeah.
these guys who produce the canned air stuff millionaires.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
right?
let me ask you a question about that canned air stuff. How do you get it from not shooting water out?
Oh,
You
the
basically, when it's shooting water, it's either too empty, or you really have to shake it before you do that, and you hold it like this. If you hold it at an angle, any angle, you're gonna get water. So you really have to push, and you have to shake it after you have to use it like 10 seconds, and then you need to stop.
Shake it again, yeah,
But
because it
I'm
freezes up.
actually
Yeah.
I'm saving up money to for two things. One of them is the Canadian Drone Hub shirt, obviously, and the other is there's like a guy who invented unlimited canned air based on electricity, and it's insanely expensive, but that's like my dream. So if someone asks me, "What's your dream?" Unlimited canned air. That's it.
Well, it's called
Right.
It's called the compressor.
But but that version is based for people like us who need the specific shootout, like for drones and stuff. What like not like to clean the garden,
I have a compressor, but I have a little fitting. I have a little small compressor actually used for my car, and on the tip, it comes with a bunch of little tips. It's a really cool little thing, yeah. But it is big. It's not like a can, so I do.
Is it good enough to clean
Yeah,
the
you can't-
motors of Micro Quad?
It'll blow,
Yeah.
it'll
Oh,
probably
yeah.
blow that away. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, if you just there's a gauge on it where you can turn down the air pressure,
Correct.
and
Oh,
like
wow.
I've got one for I've got a paint booth in my garage where I've got like
Same here.
the water catch can and filtering system for it.
Regulators, yeah.
Wow. I need to get
Lots
They're
of
not
couple of these.
expensive. They're
Yeah,
not
and I
expensive.
also
man.
have a garden, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to get. So you can use it to clean the garden also, because that's gonna be my duty soon.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
annoying when it kicks on. It's a pump, electric motor pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
They're loud.
once it's full, the little can fills up, and so and then if you unplug it too, you can just go through whatever it's stored up, and and when it gets
Mhm.
weak, plug it back in, and yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds really good, man.
So,
So
The
what-
electronic
did you even
machine
see
you're
my
talking
flight?
about.
Yes.
Yeah.
are you working today?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Brenda Klein is so awesome. I got to give her a shout out. Brenda, thank you so much. She never forgets to just, hey guys, don't forget to hit the light bucket. The light bucket. Listen to me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The light bucket.
The love bucket. It's still early. Actually, it is.
Right?
I
It's
was
early for me.
Yeah. But she's awesome, man. It's like, you never forget to just throw that reminder out. And I'm so guilty of that. I always forget. I forget to remind people of it, to do it on my own channel. And if she's in, man, hey guys, and it's like, ping, it's like a light goes off. And it's so nice that she's thinking about that, because that stuff is important, that we support the channel that way. I mean, it helps.
Mhm.
And every little bit helps. So thank you, Brenda. Thank you.
Philly, I think you have ghosts in your house, man. I saw something behind you.
Me?
He's got people that live with him.
There's the Roxy
Oh,
can.
it's my shadow.
Roxy with a hard day again today, I see.
Behind me now, see?
Guys, don't forget the super chat so Roxy can have easier days ahead, as you can see.
Oh, man.
Roxy's a big supporter of Philly Drone Life's morning flights and evening flights.
And
She's
so
been
is
making
Lassie.
big donations over there. Yeah.
So is Lassie. Lassie made her way in this morning, and even the Canadian Drone Hub. Mia, or Roxy's from Canadian, but Mia even even stepped it up some this morning.
Yep,
Amazing.
my Mia jumped up and I didn't know what she was doing. My she was on the other computer, and she sits on the stool with her little legs not little legs, but legs hanging. I hear that her toenails tick, 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 tick on the computer, and then I see, yeah, here's a donation from Mia.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I could have gone there tonight. A donation from Roxy.
Yeah.
Ariel, that's so funny.
They're gonna get into a bidding war one of these days. The two. of them.
The two dogs, I know, it's so funny. Dude,
I think Roxy is the top donator so far.
Yeah.
On VU Recorder.
yes, I would have to agree with that. Yes.
Andrew, here's what happened. I thought I'd be a little bit of a smart aleck, unusual to me.
Yeah.
Michael was flying, and on his new DU recorder, I don't know if you've seen that before, but what you can do is you can right on the app, you can say I want to donate. It comes up. You type in whatever name you want to donate from, and it goes to Michael, and then you put in the amount.
Right.
But it already starts with a 0.00.
Right.
So I wanted to send from Roxy $20.
That's right. That's right.
I hit 20 and then hit the enter and go, and it went. Here it pops up on his screen, $200. I sent $200. And Michael just had a heart attack.
Paul, I just got to, if I could have just got you to get a little shaky when you're doing that, maybe you would have hit 3 zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Roger, they would have called ambulance, Roger.
I immediately called Roger and told him, hey, expect a call from Michael to thank Roxy for the donation.
Miss Creature is on the chat. Good day, Miss Creature. How you doing? Miss Creature.
What's going on, girl?
That was a fantastic interview last night. And we talked to Andrew for Pusa Studios.
Hi.
He's
You're
on.
checking out your channel, Miss Creature, which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Right.
Gary Foster.
What's going on? What's
Logos
going
are
on?
very hard to do, so it does take time. It is frustrating. Logos are one of the hardest things to design. People don't realize that at the time, but they are. Don't put in too much detail. Remember, think of it always in the end going on a mug or something like that. That's the trick to it. A lot of people forget. They make them so elaborate, and in the end, when they go on something, they don't fit properly. They don't come out well on shirts or anything. Keep it simple is the best way. And against guys too, it's that time. We'll thank our sponsors once again, of course. The shower seat, Paul's limited edition pill organizer, and definitely check out Paul's latest video on ships. This is, he got the pork this time, so yeah, they were really busy. So check out Paul Murray's latest video, folks.
You asked for it, Paul.
Andrew,
Well, you
Andrew,
get beat on every day, man.
I feel blessed, Andrew, that you have highlighted not only all of my favorite products, but also one of my shot of one of my videos. Thank you, Andrew. You're the best.
Well, I just love
Right.
it, and I just want to push it. So, and I do love Paul. I think he's one of the most amazing. Bane and on YouTube, all mixed into one. Once again, he's that 5-year-old. Great intentions, big smile, and drives the babysitter crazy. If you've not met Paul, that's him in a nutshell. Just get on his channel. Yeah.
When you think of Paul, Andrew, just think of angelic.
Oh, definitely.
When you think of Lord of the live stream, you think of Andrew. When you think of the omnipotent Godfather, you think of Roger. You know, so it's only almost like the Holy Trinity when you got Val, Andrew, and Roger. You know.
Oh my God, Paul!
He's over the line now. Acorn stair lift. Oh, orange. That was great.
Don't,
You forgot the acorn.
Oh man.
don't make Angie laugh too much. It's sick.
So now I have to start saving up money because I want to get Miss Creature to work on a logo for me. So
You're gonna get a good logo if you do that.
fantastic.
She's not
price.
cheap. I know she's not cheap. I have no idea what she charges now, but I think I was quoted like
I asked her
400 for what I wanted.
online last night, so I know
How much did
exactly
she
how much I
say?
got to. What did she say? You have to watch the interview. What am I giving you everything?
There you
Here,
go.
hold on, let me get a
I know. I was at the
Yeah.
hospital last night with the wife, man. Come on.
Well, you
You
have
guys
a
are being
phone in
hard
your
on me,
pocket.
and I had a reason to be not there.
Justin, you had a phone in your pocket. You should have been watching it. You know. It's like-
Yeah, with no damn service in that place. I swear to God, it's like a succubus. When you walk into a hospital, it's like, there goes all your bandwidth, gone.
Sort of like a cumulus cloud. You know, it's sort of like a look.
Cumulus. Cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus.
There we go.
Freaking, I can't pronounce them words. Oh my God. Why can't they just make them fluffy cloud? Tall.
So I spent all day with this thing, Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking day with this yesterday. I fell asleep at the couch doing it. Like I literally, boom, was like face first on my laptop.
Where did you
There was
get
all
your
kinds of stuff open. And then I woke back up and I went back at it again. I did that whole module again. I took the test at the end and I got 100%. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, and it was the METARs. So like I felt so happy that I got 100% on METARs.
So can
Now
I,
I got to do TAFs today.
can I ask Billy a question?
Yes.
Did you get my message yesterday?
Give me a hint.
It
Which
was
one?
on-
That's the one where you told him to shut up, or what? Which one?
No, I didn't tell him shut up. I read
That me.
No, I read a book. I'm
Oh,
reading-
yes. I did get the message. But hold on. You know what I picked up in your message? Hadley, every time you inhale that thing, it's in my
Yeah.
it's like
Like a jet engine.
I know what's wrong. I gotta do this. I had it all sucked up tight. There we go.
First time I heard it, I thought I had a snake in the house.
There's a snake in your boot.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I just moved in, fucking snakes.
Got you there. That's good.
Killing me.
It's killing you. Yeah, you're right, man.
It is killing me. I'm telling you.
Scares me.
It's trying.
Okay. Yes. I got you, Val. I caught on what you said, and you said I was listening to a book, and then you offered to if I read. I don't like to read, but I love to listen. And so
Okay.
if the book comes in like an audio thing, I would
Audible. It's on Audible. Do you have Audible?
I'll get it. Yeah, I had it, and then I didn't have it anymore. So I guess the subscription.
I can send you a gift of an Audible if they allow me to do it. The book is by Cardone, and it's called "Be Obsessed or Be Average." So it's four
Nice.
guys who have been obsessed in their life, maybe had some addiction or some other things, and they take all that energy and all that obsession and they put it to something that they want.
I think I'm doing that by accident.
Doing it by accident. I'm listening to the book, and it's talking about don't let people tell you slow down. Don't let people tell you not to work. If you have that, that's the thing that makes people very successful. Like we have, like Roger on here, 24/7. He's on here, so he has some of that going.
Yeah.
Who has that going,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even Hadley. So it just talked about if you have that,
I got nothing.
focus.
You're right, Rotordale. Right.
Listen, Val,
I have nothing.
He's
Can
good.
you
I'm
write?
obsessed.
Can you write the name of the book in the chat so I'll get it after I'm watching the FPV?
I love it. I love you, bro.
And I'll do that because I'm going to tell you, Hadley, All I did is I thought, yeah, I'm not sure I'm like that, but I know people who are.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like
thank
that's
you.
a determination of me. Like I am so
Or the same
when I
thing.
want something, I get it. I figure it out. If I
Yeah.
want to learn how to fly a drone, I'll learn how to fly a drone. If I
Yeah.
want to get better at flying a drone, I will obsess on that sucker until it's broken.
That's how I got that's how I got my wife. Big mistake.
Right? Just give in because of all the annoyingness, right?
Hey, break for the Godfather. You got anything to add, Roger?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm just reading the chat as it goes along there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say hello to some people then.
Okay.
UFO Builder, Ken, how you doing this morning? Exploring Ginger, RDFPV. Good morning. Good morning. Brenda Klein, Exploring Ginger. Metabovia. Good morning.
Thank you.
Geek Savannah. Mino Fly. Hatley's Famous is in the chat. Crucial Studios in the chat on this panel. Good day, everybody.
Yeah, Roger, I love that name, Me No Fly. It makes me want to. If I were doing it, I'd add to that, Me No Fly No More.
Steve, Steve, DVD, and You Do It After Dark. Pet Rock. Everybody, welcome. And please, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. It does help out my channel. Yes, sir.
So I put the name of the book in for people who like reading. Buy it so you can read it, you can underline it, you can do all the things you want to do.
Yeah.
And for
I'm
people
definitely going to look into it, Val. Thank you.
It's on Audible, but I will work how to get you it if you get Audible. How to get you that book. You just have to. Hadley, you do too. You guys need to listen to it because it speaks to who you are. And he also talks about those times where you feel like, yeah, what am I doing? I'm not good enough. I'm not this enough. And he talks about that.
Oh,
and
yeah. That's the highs and lows, man.
Well, see, with everybody, really. And so, anyway, I wasn't going to bring it up in chat, but I think it's important enough for you guys to see it and to decide.
It's worth for everybody because we all have that nature.
About this, drones, YouTube, and this kind of thing, then this is a way. He also wrote a 10x, the power of 10x, or the power of 10. And it's just about how if you say I want to make $100, why are you saying that? Say 1,000. Always raise your goals a little bit higher than what you think is possible, and that's how you go after what you want. So it's just something, I don't want to make anyone think, well, then I have to really put a lot into it, but kind of do.
Welcome to the Drone Channel.
Hey, I'm showing some drones while she's talking, so that's enough, man.
Yeah,
I'm showing them.
Everybody here talk about everything else but drones. Don't shut me down, Roger. I will go over there and beat
I
you.
want to respond to that. I want to respond to that because I had a conversation with Paul about that. And Roger, I don't know what kind of abuse you're getting from it, but drones have saved my life. And so I can't understand why talking about the part that saved my life doesn't go along with the drone part, because it's all one. I mean, if you think about it, to talk just the motherboard, the engines, what KV or how long does that take? I mean, you can only go so far with that, but there's a big other part that goes along with that, and that is, how do I feel when I fly that drone? How do I feel when I make that drone? What has it done to change me as a human being? And to short sell that, it's just, that's just my opinion, and people may not like it, and I get it, but I think what it's more about is people don't want to go there and they don't want to touch that because it's hard and it hurts, and they just want to leave that part alone and talk about the drones. And I understand, and that's okay. That's okay too. But that's all part of it. And I promise you, if you touch it, that next flight you go will be freaking amazing because we're freeing ourselves with our drone. I mean, for the love of God, we're flying like birds. There's a feeling that goes with that. To not talk about that, wow.
Yeah.
So that's just my feeling.
Okay. I can add to that also, and you must know how it feels when the drone hits your head also, especially if it's a JGRC drone.
The yin and yang, absolutely.
Listen, I have
Thank you, Brian.
I have something to add regarding the news. So this is definitely not politics again, but
This is definitely not.
this is the Prime Minister of Israel on his regular visit to my area, and you see this guy.
Yes. Oh, look
Yeah.
what he's got.
That's not a gun. I mean, that's not the guns you think it is. This is an anti-drone gun.
No
Mhm.
way.
So
Really?
they
Yep.
now have
No.
a special person that has this gadget with him,
No.
and I'm just here to show you crazy shit, right? Because I've been doing that for the past couple of weeks. So let me know if you want me to stop.
I want to
And
know. Keep showing crazy shit.
so yeah, so this is basically, this thing can get a DJI drone to land the moment that it's basically targeted at any DJI drone.
Wait, is it a
And-
net? Is that a net or sound?
No, it's not a net. This is an EW, an
signal.
electronic warfare gun.
Shoots like a rifle, but it sends a signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from what I have found out, this basically gets all your DJI drones to land immediately. It basically, wherever he targets the gun, that's where the drone's gonna go. And the second thing is, if he targets this gun at any other type of drone, like the ones I've been flying in the park 20 minutes ago, that's just gonna fall off the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
sends
so-
it right
so
into fail safe. Yep.
So they have the security personnel, but now they have an extra guy, and this is the first time in Israel they had it on the headlines that oh look, we're now paying for another guy whose whose job is to take down drones.
Speed.
The drone killer.
Can
So
somebody-
Roger,
Yeah.
if we could all get together and buy one of those for Kim for when you start flying drones, do you think that would be good or no?
Hey, Speed, you said that it will make any DJI drone land.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by that? Explain.
I mean, what they are supposed to do with the gun is basically aim at the drone and then like angle it down, so the drone will go down, and then they can capture because on the DJI drones you can actually get back the video. It has the memory card and everything, so you know who operates the quad, and then he's fucked.
Yeah,
So
I've read
you
about those guns, Michael. And what they do is when he aims it at it, he gets it on the screen, pulls the trigger, it automatically takes control of that drone, and then he just brings it down to land.
I think it's a huge marketing trick because Israel is like the #1 seller for anti-drone warfare right now. So I think they're just showing it off, and they actually want a drone to show up. So they'll basically do promotions for that, because that's
But you
what they've
didn't
been doing.
volunteer, did you?
What?
You didn't
You don't want to
volunteer.
volunteer for that one.
No way, man. No way.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
I get
That's a
blamed.
quick death sentence, isn't it?
The
flying-
video you guys just saw in the park, the one with the drone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Val. Val's got her drone killer there. What's that, Val?
Yeah.
It's a flying pig on my cup. My sister made it.
There you go.
Flying Pig is in the chat.
That's also a good nickname for YouTube. That's also a good nickname for YouTube, Val. Anyway, I get blamed for the video you guys just saw because I live in a shithole. Nobody knows what the hell I'm doing. You can see in the video that people are actually looking at me as in like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Because he has his headphones on and the headset, and they see this little quad like going around. And I actually posted a video on social media, and I had people from Tel Aviv who do know what I'm doing, and they were like, what the hell, you're flying near kids and stuff, you're gonna kill him. And I was like, this is a freaking tiny whoop. What the hell? You think I'm gonna kill anybody with this? And I had to take down the video because I got so many accusations of I'm gonna kill kids
That's
with
crazy.
this small thing.
That
So
is so
I took it down.
children with little whoops.
That is so cool.
Propaganda,
You
man.
can definitely kill
Propaganda goes a
people with this,
long
man.
ways.
So
Whatever
Roger,
propaganda they've been fed, it goes so far.
saying that this is a drone channel. Instead of talking about a book, we are now into killing children.
Yeah.
Yeah, with drones. With drones. With drones.
We're talking about something we shouldn't be talking about on here.
Hey, we talked about killing the prime minister before that, so that's an improvement.
Oh,
Guys,
Jesus.
watch how much
Oh,
you say
God.
this question on here.
Yeah.
Believe me, you don't want to say this too often in a row. We really could. We could flag the live stream. Just saying.
So my worry was correct.
God, what were you guys talking about when I wasn't here?
Not
Hey,
trying to the butt kill.
I asked you to put your link down for your merch if you wanted to.
I see. Now you don't have to do that, Roger. That's awful.
If you want to put it in.
We
Did you
don't
hear it that time, Philly?
I'm working.
Yeah, but
I'm-
not too bad. It wasn't as bad.
And Andrew, all hail Andrew. We want your merchandise, Andrew. So please put the link in, Andrew, so that we can come and partake of your fine merchandise and display it proudly.
Drones are
Oh,
very
boy.
What an ass.
All right, let's start talking about some new drone products that are coming out, huh?
Yes.
Let's hear about these things because I know some of you guys know about something that's coming out. Let's hear about the new DJI stuff first.
Well, it's all rumors at this point. You know, they're talking about a Spark Pro or a Spark Plus that maybe is going to have 3-axis gimbal instead of 2-axis gimbal, and maybe increased flight time. Nobody knows. It's all speculation. And then they've been talking for a year about an Inspire 3, which is going to be a little bit smaller but a little bit bigger, and is supposed to fit in nicely for prosumer use because you'll be able to have the camera on and off and maybe extend that flight time as well. So those are the two items that I know about. And then they're also talking about coming out with a 1-inch sensor on the Osmo Pocket. So I don't know.
Really?
Wow. that's
Shit,
some
I
big,
just
big
got it.
Sensor.
You just got an Osmo Pocket?
Yeah, I just got it. I mean, I got it for free, but I got it. Come on.
Send it to Val.
This one, Roger. You and me.
They're expensive. I sold mine. I had one.
Yeah.
I sold it
I
like I
wouldn't
don't know
have
6
bought
months
it.
ago or something.
I want to hear it, Hadley. Talk to them.
I couldn't afford to keep it, Val. That's the whole thing is I needed the money more. Well, I really didn't sell it. I just returned it to Best Buy. But yeah, it was like $400 and some I paid for that thing. And I'm like, that'll go better towards a bill.
Yeah.
So guys,
That's a lot of
go
money.
on and look at Miss Creature's channel art. Go on to the interview. She actually she designed motors for drones. So when you're doing a build, and they are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So,
She got her
and
own frame too.
it's pink. So I'm just saying, I'm in love with these motors. But she is that talented that she's actually designing actual motors. I mean, just is absolutely phenomenal. But
Nice.
she tells you where, who has them and all that. So I need to put it all up in my description. Have to go back and hear it so I can put it all in there for you guys. Hey, Claude.
Kev FTV, Drone Effects with Claude. How you doing?
Guys, I've been quiet for a little bit here. I was getting some news here. I know I've been joking around a lot this morning about sponsors, but we actually have a new book here that's sponsoring the live stream this morning. You guys actually might know it. It is tied to drones. So there you go, guys. There it is. My stupendous, glorious, fantabulous, continuous, patubulous, shabulous life by the Paul Murray story. So if you've not checked with this book, folks, this is something you definitely want to get on shelves soon. So #1 bestseller. New York Times has reviewed it. So definitely check out Paul's life story, folks. It will not be just want to put that out there in case anybody hasn't had the luxury of seeing it. Amazing book. There you go. And back to regular scheduled programming. So.
Thank you, Andrew, for the shameless plug, and
No.
that will allow me to even buy more of Andrew's merchandise and distribute it among the people that don't know about Andrew, and we can spread the word of Pusa Studios and the Lord Andrew.
I don't want to give the plot away, but you might need hip waders for the second chapter on. So.
Hey guys, I got a little gift for you. It's always good when I have gifts. So give me like 2 seconds. I'll show it to you.
The love battle. That's right, Troy.
Oh my God! Let me just.
Val,
tell
what's
you-
the name of the book? Be Obsessed or Be Average?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have never answered so many emails before in my life, and you got to understand, I don't email. I can't type. It takes me forever. I don't hit the right names. I use swipe on my phone. So,
Michael, are you on Twitter?
I'm on the Twitter.
Yeah, that's what Roger's on Twitter. You know,
He does the Twitter thing. No,
Yeah,
I don't do. You know, I did Twitter. I signed up to the Twitter because they said it was I'm supposed to, and that other box, the Instagram. That the Instagram. So I got the Instagram, the tweet, and so sometimes I send a video there because they tell me to, but I don't ever post anything I go in there and type or anything. I don't even answer emails. So, but I'm doing it now. And so, guys, whoever I just sent an email, excuse my typing, hyphens, explanation points, all that. I can't see them on the board. So it just looks like garbage.
Jeez.
I apologize for that.
I'm not a twit. Don't worry about it.
You're not a twit? Oh, it's Instagram, not Instagram. 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 Here it is. Just got an email from them.
And you know, as a side note, Michael, you're doing great this morning. You just said that, and that's the first time you have said anything remotely even close to putting yourself down, which wasn't really popular. And I'm very proud of you for that. You're holding up to your end of the bargain. I'm very
I really am trying. I swear, Andrew. Every time I do it, I think of you. I really do. I think of your head.
I love it. That's fine. If I can be annoying as hell if that's what it takes to help you.
Please, because it's not good. I mean, it stems from something I don't want to talk about.
You guys, can I answer a question in the chat?
Yep.
So Kev FPV, if you mount the RX on top of your VTX, if your VTX doesn't have any metal shielding on it, it will affect your video feed. And the VTX, if it's powerful enough, it actually can cause a failsafe on your RX. So you do want to have like about a 1-inch gap between those if you can. If you can't, at least it maybe have a board in between them if it's like a real tight stack and it's a racing build. But definitely, if you can shield them, like if you have some of the aluminum foil tape, you can put that on the outside of the heat shrink and help protect the VTX from the RX. I have seen that done before, but make sure everything's heat shrinked. And then you can put the foil tape in between and maybe try zip tying it together. Don't go too far, don't go too high, and test it. If you have to, set the quad down and go for a long walk and see what kind of video disruption you get. But definitely just give it a try.
Yeah, I just put a link on the Hangouts, so you guys don't say what's inside that link because I don't think you want to. But this is my gift for you guys, so just save it, and I think Val's gonna like it. And when you finish saving it, let me know. I'll delete it, and that's it.
This is in Hangouts.
Yeah.
See. Okay.
Oh yeah. You'll
Did
get
I
it
say
once
that
you
right?
open it.
I'm so
yeah,
horrible.
you
at
can
saying
say
people.
Rotodil, man. You can. That's
okay.
I want to save Roger the pain of saying my name every time. He's like,
oh, I can't figure it out. I can't get into the chat. Just you can email it to me, or one of you guys can email me.
Put your email. I'll just send it to you.
Okay. Actually, it's my name at Gmail. So Hadley's famous at Gmail.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I started reading it. It's cool. Good.
You're welcome, Kev. You're more than welcome, man. Anytime anybody has any questions about quad stuff, if I can help you, I will. Definitely.
And
That's why I like coming. That's why I like coming on here and helping out. Am I 107? Going. It's going good.
Good
I
job.
keep getting 100% on the test because I keep redoing the modules. Like I'll do one module for the entire day and I'll go over it 2 to 4 times, depending on it's short or long. So,
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
JDS Quads wants to come in for 2 minutes. He wants to show something, then he's going off. Okay, JD Quad, I will send you a link.
Sent it to you, Hadley.
thank you. I'm going to check it right now.
and
Is
Mike,
it going to be a good laugh?
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
I just put a link for you in the chat. We were talking a while ago. There's some of my train videos. I just put your name and then the link at the end of it.
All right, what do I do? Did I tap on it, right?
Yeah, well, just open it. Like, yeah, right click open. You can save it for later if you want to see it. So you don't have like you can just see it, pick whichever one.
Now, yeah, now I'm seeing it, but let me go back and do that again. So, all right, let me close that
Oh,
out.
dude,
All right,
thank you.
so now I closed the whole.
Roto deal. Thank you, man.
Enjoy, man.
Yeah, so just go on to their link and right click and put open in new tab or something like that.
That's what I'm forgetting to
Yeah.
do. Gotcha.
So-
But now I have to actually open another window because I messed that one up. I closed it. All right.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. My fault. All right. So now I got to go on the YouTube. Open my chat.
John. John's gonna come in for 2 minutes. Guys, want to show us something? And after he's gonna get off. Thank you, Brenda Klein. Ike Fly is in the house. Brenda Klein. Brent Ariels. It's Gary. Brian Gerby. Good day, good day. Furball Kim. Manic Magic. Kev FBV. Yes Quads. Steve DVD, how you doing?
Wow.
Here's John. He's gonna show us what you want.
Wow, dude. You used to do a lot of trains, huh?
I got about 135 gigs of raw train footage I haven't edited. Oh, there's JDS.
How you doing?
So
Just waking up.
okay, you're on. Oh, really? No, John. No. We don't want you that.
I muted him.
Thank you.
I was asking for that vape sound. I think it was better actually.
He doesn't know.
Right?
He doesn't know that he's muted now.
That's okay. He can stay muted if he's going to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Or I can hit this. I can hit this other button too. No, I'm not going to do it. I'll let Roger do that.
I don't get it. I'm missing.
We could tell. We'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
It's okay, John. We,
Oh wow, what is this?
we have
Sound effect?
that already on this channel.
What is the sound effects thing? Ah, it's
Yes, hard effects.
Yeah.
nice.
and I think that's good for your channel, JDS. I just don't think
Yeah,
it
it is.
belongs here. Just help. I'm
That's how you
reading.
get views on 2009.
Unmuted, John. Yeah, unmute. As long as you don't play that box, we're okay.
How do you unmute it? I think
He has to.
JDS has
You
to.
have,
Yeah, he
John,
has
you
to.
have to go up to the top left, and then come over.
I
and
can
you'll
undo
see
it.
You
You'll
can.
see the icon.
Oh no,
You
it won't let
unmute.
me. No, it won't let me.
No, you
Did you
can't.
like? You have a super mute almost or something, Hadley's? You can mute people without them being unmuted.
Mhm.
Yeah, Roger can. If Roger goes to control panel and hits it.
Yeah, Roger can shut us all off and kick us all out.
Roger is the god of the live show.
He's
as,
the
Paul said.
godfather. He's the
The
godfather.
godfather.
Yeah, because when we go on top of it, it's just it's grayed out. You can't touch it.
John,
JDS,
Yep.
go to the top of your Google Hangout and look for the little microphone and tap that.
I think it's on the middle, actually.
It's on the middle, but if you don't see it immediately, if you go to the left, it pulls up the toolbar and then it shows you.
Up to the top.
Did everyone download my gift so I can delete it from?
Yes, thank you.
I did,
Enjoy,
man.
guys.
Thank you.
I think I saved you like 25 US. I think.
Yeah, at least. For me, it'd have been $25 for sure.
Hold
They always
on.
charge me a little extra too because it's Hadley.
Okay, John, look at it right here. You see I'm sharing the screen? Do you see my mouse? Just press that button.
Nice job, Val.
See it? Press that button.
She's always got a receipt for her when she's online. My phone
Smash
tells
that
me when
button,
someone's
John.
recording.
Smash
Yeah.
it.
Go up to the top of your screen where it has the microphone, the camera.
He's got
There it is. Now he's back.
There you go.
Oh, I
No more
see.
fart
You
sounds.
got now you're able to hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Ain't
Oh,
gone.
so I was doing sign language and shit like that. Sorry, man. Anyways, Val, you're magic. That's cool. But I got to get to work, guys. I just really wanted to show you this machine. Don't mute me. It's very lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
great
probably
thing,
call
man.
I'll probably call my thing the grumpier old vlogger.
Yeah.
Be prepared for a lot of people to unsubscribe if you do, JD.
No, I'll have a different channel on top of that channel. I'll have two.
Good friend. Good job.
Okay,
Oh,
you guys have a
man.
good day. I gotta go.
You
work
as
on my
well,
trailer,
bud.
guys.
Bye, man.
Take care.
Bye-bye,
Take
man.
it easy.
Okay, bye.
That was, those machines were funny at one time, but after a while they got old.
Hear that?
Right.
It's because they don't know.
If you guys have nothing else to do, I can show you my mail, my in the mail shit.
Let's see the mail shit.
Okay, let's see the mail shit. Let's go.
Show us the mail shit.
Unboxing.
Yeah.
Mail
So I'm
shit.
gonna start
Right.
with one boring huge package, and then I'm gonna move to the more interesting one. Basically, I got this. This is the new. This is not drone related. This is boring. This is it's called the Xiaomi Meteor. It's a light. It's a kitchen light. It's huge, but it's smart. So basically, it knows when you go to sleep, and then it turns itself off. And it knows what's going on with the other lights in the house, and you can basically predefine what lighting system you want, and it knows everything. It's the Xiaomi ecosystem bullshit, and it also sends naked pictures of your wife to China, which I already sent her out anyway. No,
That is all I want.
Is your wife watching right now?
she's
I'd be
gonna
so-
get into the
I'd be
house
so
in like
scared
20
to sleep
minutes.
next to her. I was saying all this about my wife.
Listen,
Oh,
I
what
have.
the hell?
I think I have sent the Chinese so many different angles of me naked. I mean, from so many machines. I have like 40 smart gadgets from Xiaomi. I
Oh
think in
my
English,
goodness.
it's, how do you call them?
Rotorkill. What is
Xiaomi?
going
No,
on
it's-
with you, man?
You don't call them Xiaomi, right? You have a different name for it. It's,
No, don't show anyone.
Xiaomi?
Xiaomi. Yeah, you call it Xiaomi. We call it
Xiaomi,
Xiaomi
yeah.
because we have the Chinese sh. So yeah.
That's great.
Anyway,
I see a drone.
Yeah. This is the interesting. I actually have lots more. I got like 10 more Xiaomi products. So I'm not gonna interest. I think this is definitely not gonna interest you
But
because
is
this
it like the Yi camera too? The Yi's like that, isn't
I
it?
got
The
everything.
Yi
Man.
is-
I got, like every 3 months.
What do you
there's
think of the new? What do you think of the new Yi cam? That's like almost
I love it.
200 US.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about?
do you like
Seabird?
it?
Seabird? I think
I
it's
didn't
called the
hear that.
Seabird. The one that's. Did you talk about the Xiaomi E4K Plus or the Seabird, the new one?
I'm talking about the new Yi.
I think it's called the Seabird.
I don't know what it's called. It looks like it's got a mesh case.
No.
That's the plastic is like a mesh.
I'm
I
gonna look.
want to see the drone, Svi. I
Yeah.
want to see the drone.
Yeah, I was answering the distinguished panel member. So before I got it into the drone. So this is the S900, FG900. Oh shit! You scare me shitless every time. This is the
I'll make sure I mute.
SG900 ass bullshit, made in China, piece of shit, plastic toy, and
Dude, how do they still send them to you after you talk about them like that?
I'm talking about it on your channel,
Oh, well, my channel.
on his channel,
But also, Svi, you might as well tell them when you do the big reviews too. You do it on the Hebrew channel, and the Chinese don't speak Hebrew.
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Actually, I'm quite scared because it seems like they have one guy now who's been working for all these companies, and he's called John, the Israeli Chinese guy, and he knows Hebrew better than me. So this guy has his own channel, which is basically he's employed by the government. So I'm scared shitless. I'm starting to review legitimate products and actually saying they're good, even though it's shit. So that's how you review products on the internet nowadays, guys.
Yo, absolutely. They're good even when they're shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, at one time I had to review this product, and I was like, "This is really bad." But what I did was I was reading aloud like the specs on it, and then I kept on saying how everything is bullshit. And in the end, I just said, this is a great quad, and that's it. Buy it. So
That's great.
the SG900, basically it's a GPS toy. So I think it's like $50 US. It has a lot of different things. We are seeing the GPS toys everywhere now. So this is interesting. If you guys remember, that's when we had the altitude hold coming in all the toys. I think Roger knows what I'm talking about. So it's basically now we are getting it with GPS. So it's like GPS is being shoved in any $40 or $50 US toy. This is quite crazy. It took it like I think 4 or 5 years. This is a Wi-Fi quad, so no, you won't get video like with FPV or anything, just with your phone. And it also has the generic Chinese app, which is, if you guys know it, I think Roger knows, it's really bad. So GPS quad with Chinese technology, and I'm gonna fly it this week, so I'll let you guys know.
For $50 though, I mean, it can't be bad, right? I mean, if it's only $50, even if it just has altitude hold and it stays pretty much in the same place, you can't beat it for as a beginner.
Yeah, that's an amazing time to fly drones. I do feel like less people are buying drones because I have it on the Hebrew channel, and I used to get like 9,000 views for each drone review I was putting out. Wow. And I'm now getting like 3,000 views, and I was like, shit, I'm losing like 60% of my viewers when I'm putting drone videos. But that's my passion, Pusha Studios was talking about how you do things, and I'm doing what I like. And if someone doesn't like what I like, I don't give a shit. As long as I like it.
Yeah,
right. You got it.
Amen to that one, man.
Yeah.
Amen to that one.
Because you'll stop doing it. If you don't love it, you're not going to do it.
I mean, if I don't like it, then I'm probably gonna stop doing it. But I'm also gonna be in dipshit if the companies that I work with will not be making stuff, and then you really have problem. Because if I'm not getting the Osmo Pocket, there's no way I can buy like an Osmo Pocket every 3 months with the DJI current rate of producing products or whatever they want to do with their next product. This is the quad itself. This factory, by the way, is making a lot of quadcopters. I think Roger has seen this kind of toy, and when it has the white plastics on the bottom. So basically, they are producing a lot of different quadcopters for different companies, but they just put in it the GPS. So I hope it works. I don't want to lose another quad.
Hi, Pet
What's up, kid?
Hey, last drop.
Hi, dude.
No?
That's it. That's the recent toy update.
Oh, Steve, I have a question.
Bye,
How
Pet.
Something's going on.
I'm wondering if that is
Something
Kim.
weird's going on.
Svi, I have a question. of the products that you review, you get all different kinds of products, lighting, you'd even do appliances and everything like that. Is all of your reviews syncing, or just the electronics like the quad reviews not getting as much?
The quad reviews are getting less. I think there is a weather factor here. Most of the world, the evolved world right now is having bad weather. We can see that in Roger's place. And I actually have on the English channel, I have, I think, 25% US, and I think it's 15% Canadian with all my business I'm doing here in the Canadian Drone Hub. And the rest of it is all over the place. But I think the weather is one factor, especially in my country. When I look at it globally, I'm seeing also the same decrease. But I have to do the other stuff because
pays the bills.
I'm getting a lot of views. Yeah, I'm also, I like this stuff. I mean, this is really interesting. You know, having a surveillance machine from China inside your house is anybody's dream. You know, but.
I like it too. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I had a chat with one of the reps on that company. I don't want to say the name again. And I upfront asked him, like, how much do you know about me? Like, how much? Like, do you know how I look like when I'm naked? Like, is this?
Oh no!
Like, do you have cameras in the freaking light bulb? He didn't say no. He didn't say no.
Ooh,
he didn't say no. He didn't say yes, but he didn't say no. So I already know that I'm like internet famous for being nude somewhere in China, but I don't give a shit. You know, if someone wants to see naked men, there's an easier way.
Yeah, there is, right?
Yeah. And I'm not that good looking anyway, so.
I guess all of us that own DJI drones have to probably already know that, especially the newer ones. They probably know where you're at and how you're flying.
They know everything, man.
Yeah.
They know everything. I mean, and you guys are you're paying a lot of money. I'm paying $40 US. I'm guessing they didn't actually include like Chinese surveillance in the $40 US drone. But when you're paying hundreds or thousands of dollars, heck, they can put anything inside, man.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was so funny because the other day I tapped on, you know, it's weird, and this is what really knocks it home for you. Just, you know, what we do on the internet, you don't realize sometimes. But so I went on the DJI store. Actually, I was on the drone, and I just hit the other button to sync everything. And I hit the store, and I'm like, oh, okay, something's new. And I clicked on new. Oh, okay. Oh, the industrial drone. Let me see what they got. So I made 2 clicks. Store, industrial drone. About 2 hours later, I got 3 emails. Hey, did you find anything you like? And it started sending me things about the Matrice 100, the Matrice 100, which is exactly what I tapped on. And I'm like, come on! From 1 click, I got 2 emails. A couple hours later, did you see anything you like? And they start sending me ads about the Matrice, which is thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, I mean, come on.
That's where they make their big money. So for them, they only had to put a retention marketing cookie on your browser, and that's it. And in China, they don't have the cookie laws yet, so they can put any cookie they want.
Yeah.
And then you're basically captured. You're gonna get ads on Facebook. You're gonna get ads on wherever you go for that Matrice until they understand that the machine understands that you're definitely not going to be a good prospect because they have other guys coming in and getting that same cookie.
Correct. Well, can you block cookies or?
Yeah, you can click on, you can clean cookies, but the thing is you probably have a DJI account. Correct. So once you're going to log in back to your account, the machine will know that I actually browse the internet incognito like 90% of the time, but when I'm on that 10%, I'm getting like Viagra pills now and hair loss symptoms and everything is because they know my age, you know.
Very good idea, Shvi. I never thought about that. But you can't do that from the DJI drone. Yeah, maybe you can. I don't know. Go into cognito mode when the Go 4 app. I don't even know if that would work.
No, there's no way. You can make you can make another account and then use that account. Nobody knows who it is, but in the end, you still have the geographic data on it. You still have your own footage on it.
Not worth it.
they will start gathering data again, and they will know who you are, and then it's
Correct.
bullshit.
It's not worth it. Yeah, I hear you.
There's
Well,
no way to be anonymous like in this day and age. Even the guys I saw, I kind of met some guys like the Cab 7 and stuff that live in the woods, and these guys are online all the time now. So even them are already like everybody knows about them. You could be living in somewhere in nowhere, no man's land, and everybody will know about them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, we are seeing another ad. Let's see the ad.
That's so funny.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know how he does it. How is he does it so fast?
Just remember, guys, support the channel, support the people up. Okay, guys. That's all I want to say. Buying a book saves an elephant in Uganda. So
Murray story.
I'm gonna buy it now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy it now, man.
Hey, Bell, how you doing? Good morning, Bell.
Andrew, you gotta put a brownie on the front of that cover. Gotta be a brownie. The Life magazine. Awesome. That is awesome.
Well, we were talking about books, but I mean, this is a good read, folks. I kid you not.
This is a good read. The crock pot off to the side.
Yeah.
And the forward in that book is handwritten by the Lord himself, Andrew Pusa Studios,
Yeah.
and I am just so blessed. I am so blessed that he did the forward in the book, and that he actually will hand sign autograph
I do.
every one of those books,
And
and
the-
because he is what nobody knows. This is a secret between us. He's the ghostwriter.
That's right. That's right. You can see my tears imprinted on the forward. I was so emotional. I just couldn't keep it together. There's tears and Paul's brownie crumbs. You'll see in every issue. So
And Andrew insisted that when you open the book up, little brownie flakes fall out.
it does. That's that instant magic. You know, some have fairy dust. You have brownie crumbs. It's part of
Hey, I want to give a shout out to somebody if it's okay. I would like to give a shout out to Rodney Bell, who happens to be in our chats. Let me just tell you that you're speaking of drones and how drones change people's lives. Rodney, I don't know you too well, but I do know that you've been pretty kind of like a laid back, closed guy. And drones have now made this wonderful young man do his own little Hangouts thing, or he did his own little live stream, and it was awesome. And so it brings people out. This community is amazing. And I just wanted to say thank you. You're a great guy. You did a great job. Keep doing it. And I loved watching you. And I was lurking in the background with you too. And it's just so awesome to watch people that you would think wouldn't do something just pop out and just start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So kudos to you, bro. I know you would give it to me, so I'm coming back at you. Don't miss Rodney Bell.
That's cool. Nice words. Rodney's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. And he was on another live show. I think it was last night on, I think it was Claude's. So it was just like everywhere I went, I'm starting to see Rodney now. So it's so cool, because I felt the same way. And some of the guys in the panel know, before I do a live stream, I'm a mess. I'm a nervous, just a mess. And I don't know where it comes from. Well, maybe I do. But it's just self-esteem issues. But it's scary knowing that the whole world's watching. You know, you get like that Fred Flintstone, you know, humming, and you start to shrink.
Yeah.
If you think about it. But if you don't think about it, it's just talking to a friend, you're all good. Like now, later on, I'll feel, oh my God, what did I say? The whole world was watching, and then I just don't even watch it.
Do you like it though? Do you like the feeling of like the excitement, or would you wish that you didn't have it, or it's like be more casual for you to go online?
I absolutely am addicted to it. I love it, Svi. I mean, it's a rush. It's coming from who I am as a person. I actually like the nervousness and the throwing up part of it.
Nice.
You would think that you wouldn't, but it's addictive. What I don't like is watching. Like, I'm not there yet. Watch any show that I've done, or even this show. If I look at myself on the panel, I start nitpicking myself apart. Oh, look at the way you look at what you said. So I can't, and then you won't see me for a week. So what I've learned to do is I just don't watch it. It helps.
I mean, regarding what you just said, I think we are all ugly. So
Yeah, we're
on
all
that
kind
side,
of-
you're on the safe zone.
Yeah, we're on the
Um,
same. Yeah.
You're the majority. So
Why is that? Why?
We are
is
90% ugly here, so it's okay, man.
Yeah. But I think we're our own worst enemy. We all judge ourselves so critically, so that we
We
will
are
never
ugly, man.
believe
We're
ourselves.
just fucking ugly. That's it.
Yeah,
we don't.
That's it. If
I
I
don't-
could go, there you go.
I don't watch myself at all. Only if I show a clip here or something like that for Tom. I never go back and watch any of our live.
And you, Andrew, you can't go back and watch yourself because it's gonna take you 2 freaking hours at least, because that's the entire time of your show every day.
Light therapy just a new video. He put the
I
link.
was like, I saw one video you had, Andrew, with your wife, and she was making the eggs, like coloring the eggs, and I was like, that's a nice idea because we don't have that in Israel, obviously. And then I was like, it's 1.5 hours. Come on, guys. Where's the 5-minute version?
You know something though, the watch time was amazing. That graph never went down the whole time.
It was a good show. I watched like 25 minutes. I watched your wife peeling onions for like 25 minutes, man.
Well, that was the whole thing. She was showing it right to the whole process. It was one of those
Yeah.
shows like that. So
Yeah, it was a good show. I actually saw you went there like 1 minute and then you disappeared.
yeah, that was. I know which rabbit holes not to put my head in. That was one. Of them.
The interesting part about Andrew and Pusa Studios is he's got a built-in magnificent team.
Oh,
He and Ksenia, they just play off each other, and they just like he says something and she responds. It's like it's almost scripted, but it isn't. It's live.
And Sharon noticed that too, Paul. Sharon was like, wow, they work so good together. Like she knew his next word. Okay, it's quiet. Boom, let me say something. Or it was almost as if she like would tap him. It was just perfect. And I think that actually intimidates her and why she doesn't want to work with me, because she's looking at somebody like you guys that are so good at it. And it's hun, listen, we'll be sucky, but don't worry. My stuff is all crap anyway. Just
go back and watch our early stuff. You'll see right away. You want to see awkward.
Good.
We all go
Good.
through that, you know. But I couldn't imagine doing it without her. We really.
But you know what, Andrew? You guys have fun at it. It's
Yeah.
like when she comes in and she puts the kiss on your forehead, or she starts painting your beard, or it's all in fun, and because you don't take yourself seriously, you are who you are.
That's right.
And so you're willing to sit there and say, okay, put something on my head. I don't care. It's just part of who Andrew is and Ksenia and how you're having fun. You know?
Gil Skills came to visit us the other week, and that's what he said to everyone home. He goes, "My God, they're the same people off camera as on. There's nothing different except the camera turned on. We screw up the intro or something like that. We laugh at ourselves. Oh my God, we're supposed to be professionals. Look at them.
That's amazing.
You never hide those things. I mean, we're people. Otherwise, we should be working trying to get into television or something if we want to try and put on perfection.
And you don't take yourself so serious. I mean, for the love of God, I was hitting on your wife, and I covered your ears, and it was just fun. It was just so much fun. Somebody else may take offense to that. Oh, what did you said? My wife's pretty. Oh, please, God, have fun, have a ball. And that,
I would think that in that part there was one guy that we've had that has gone too far, and then we'll gladly say something.
Correct.
We can take things in context. We're there to have fun. And if you're the wheel of what you're talking about a while ago, the whole point of that was for people to find. There was two kinds of camps. One that told everybody what to do to their channels and was boring as hell, or the free for all where it was just sub for sub, go nuts. So we tried to combine the two, make it fun, and then people are taking in the information more without realizing they're learning. Same thing you do in school. You make things fun so people learn without making it grueling.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Andrew is getting a drone. Roger, you're sending him a drone, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to summertime. Andrew is going to be out there. Ksenia is going to have the camera going, and we're going to see some drone footage.
Hopefully that piece crashes.
Yep.
I want to fly a couple of times before she puts the camera on me. That's the one. That's like last year we finished our live stream and we had a bat get in the house. They were doing work on our place and it came down to the rafters. And I'm in the bathroom and she's screaming blue murder. I thought somebody dropped dead, found out it was a bat in the house. So I'm trying to kill this thing. It's caught up inside the curtains. Here she is putting me on Instagram live, and I lost it. I was like, turn the camera, Jesus. And I'm screaming like blue murder. Like, I know I might be in film some of the time. This I do not want on here. Sitting there about to take out a window with a bat. I do have my moments where I don't want to be on, and that was definitely.
Andrew, did she title it Andrew Goes Batty?
Oh no, she deleted it. She knew I was not happy.
So guys, I have to go get ready for work, but I wanted to tell you, my daughter just arrived in Italy. She's in Rome. She got there safe.
Nice.
She found a hotel. She said it's really sketchy.
Oh.
And I'm like, what? She said, yeah, they said it wasn't a hotel anymore, so they took her down the alley to a new hotel.
Oh my
Oh shit, that's an Italian scam.
Yeah.
And now she's just running around Rome like, ah. So,
Svi says that's an Italian scam.
Yeah.
You know about that, don't you, Svi?
Yeah, the Middle Eastern scam is like #1. They're gonna tell you that it's fully booked or moved, and then they take you somewhere else. We do it all the time.
It's true. It is.
You never listen. You never believe to anyone in the Middle East that refers to you as his friend.
Yeah,
that's like rule #1.
Yeah,
right.
Eastern Europe's like that as well. When you hear my buddy, my friend, and that lookout, you're gonna get screwed.
And by the way, I wanted to say about when Andrew was speaking. I had my experiences in Eastern Europe, and I know in his case, that's definitely relevant. And they do have the women there have different education culture, and I fell in love with it, and I was there for like 5 years because I fell in love with an Eastern European woman from Romania.
Yeah.
And anyone here who's listening to this who is a single guy, just drop everything you're doing and go to Eastern Europe. That's it. That's my advice.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Val, I hope your daughter is okay.
Yes, I'm
She's
sure.
gone.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that. I had to take off for a minute and take a couple calls.
You didn't
People
miss
call me on
anything.
Facebook.
We were talking about Eastern European quadcopters.
Oh,
Jeez.
when I hear Eastern European, I'm thinking of something
Women.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mail order
Andrew
pies.
used to have a touring company that you owned, didn't you? Where you took people on tours and things.
Iceland, yeah, we did Iceland.
Nice.
Yeah, we got married in Iceland and we fell in love with the place. And I just closed my sign company. We were looking for something else to get into. So yeah, we did it for about 1.5 years, but it got harder and harder because Europe doesn't go very fast on things. Like if you send them a request, it could take a week. There, it's like 4 weeks if they decide to answer you at all, and it was a logistic nightmare in the end. It was killing me. So really got out of. But I love Iceland. That was always my bucket list, my #1 place, and that's why we got married there. So.
It's really expensive now, right?
It is, but back then, like we took the kids. We spent like I've been there now nine times, and we the kids one time we had to do a photo shoot for our business. We spent 6 days in a Honda Civic with a 4- and 8-year-old, no hotels. It was the midnight summer. The kids, we go to the middle of get all these GPS coordinates. We go into a farmer's field into like a hot spring that's been there for 600 years, just with rocks.
Wow.
And the kids would fall asleep sitting there in this hot water, like just bathing into it.
And for you guys to go to Eastern Europe is expensive, right?
Once you're there, it's not so bad. I mean, like Latvia, for instance, and them, I mean, they're not bad. They're compared to places, when you get down into Switzerland and everything, and there you're spending an arm and a leg, or even Germany and that. I mean, the Baltics are pretty cheap on that part. They get more expensive into Estonia, but that's more like oh, you got to mute your mic, man. I'm going to jump right on my skin when you.
I got used to that shit.
It's like a turbine engine kicking in.
I know it's picking it up today for some reason. Some days it doesn't. It's weird.
I'm not.
Must be the way I have the headphones. Oh, I know what it is. The mic's facing the wrong way. There we go.
I'm looking at pictures for my time in Eastern Europe, and I was like, why the hell did I leave Romania? For God's sakes.
I want to go to Romania next. That's the area I want to do.
You need to go alone. Don't bring any women.
That's horrible.
Listen, the first time I went to Romania, this was in 2012. I was sitting in a bus station because I didn't know where the heck am I. I thought this place was like a shithole. And then this beautiful woman comes up and she was like, "Hey, hello, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh shit, someone's gonna either kill me or steal my money or what the hell's gonna go." And then she was like really interested in me. And I was like, "Oh my God, where the hell am I?" And then I had it happen to me every day. And then I understood
somebody that it was actually nice to you. Shocking, huh?
So how long did this dream last before you woke up in that bus station?
I didn't wake up, man. I was there for like 3 freaking years, man. In the end.
Couldn't leave, huh?
Yeah, I'll just show you why so you'll understand. Nobody
easy,
in my country knows this channel anyway. So, yeah. So this is me like in 2012.
Yeah.
So this woman kept me there for like 2 years. And I was like,
I can see.
Oh, man.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, this is average in Romania. My friends was like, "Well, like, why are you dating such an ugly woman? Come on!" And I was like, "Fuck you guys," you know.
Are you kidding me? Like what?
Yeah, because in Romania, this is average. This is average. This is even below average.
Wow. I went to Hungary and I went down through. I've done every country bordering Russia, from Iceland. I'm only missing Italy and Portugal, the last two. But now I want to go now into Romania and down below into Serbia and all that. And I want to do Belarus. I might do Belarus this summer, actually. God willing.
If you are like free in the mind, just let me know when you go to Romania. I'll connect you with someone. And
No.
I don't know if you'll go back, but you'll have a lot of fun.
Andrew is very much taken.
That's right.
Nobody knows what's happening in Romania.
Because his wife, Ksenia, she has people that will track you down.
That's right. That's right.
Paul. His wife is Ksenia, who is from Latvia, Russian heritage.
That's right.
They will track you down.
It's like really the same. I mean, they eat the same food. They have the potato thing, and they have the same mentality of like ex-communist stuff. And one time I asked her, how are you paying for the bus? Because I know that she was making around $50 a month, and I know that it costs around $50 to get to my place monthly. And she was like, "I'm not paying." And I was like, "What, 2 years? You haven't been paying for the bus?" It's like, you went on the bus for 2 years without paying. It's like, yeah, everybody does that here in Romania. And I was like, yeah, holy shit.
That is true. Yeah. That is true. And
so they collect from the tourists and the locals just ride for free.
Yeah.
I think they actually when they get like when someone checks who's not paying in the bus, they just run to the backside and just go out on the first station, so nobody gets. The guys who steal don't get caught.
From our business, we had Your Events Iceland. This is one of the posters we did. There's my daughter when we were in Iceland when she was.
Wow,
that was one of the photos.
Amazing.
Yeah, she looks like a Viking girl too. She had the perfect look for it. And that sweater is the same as Scottish tartans. They do that there with their sweaters. That's it's a breed of sheep that's been there since the Viking times. That's why it's illegal to bring any livestock in. And that wool is water repellent by design over years, DNA crossing. So, and most of the women in Iceland, you'd think they'd be blonde like Norwegians. Actually, 60% of the women are Scottish heritage. They were brought there from pillages. They brought them up for the Viking men. So most women up there, a lot of them have red hair, freckles, and stuff like that.
Nice, man. Nice story. I almost fell asleep.
I did fall asleep. I had to wake myself up.
Well, we can go back to talking about, we can go back to talking about Andrew, or we can talk about drones. Whatever you guys want to do.
Drones. I would like to talk about drones. I vote drones.
Yeah.
I want to hear what everybody's buying, because I know there's so much new gear coming out. Who's excited for some of the new stuff that's going to be hitting the market?
Well, I'm excited for
Like-
Paul's new book. That's one thing I'm excited about, and that's connected to drones. So if you haven't got Paul's book yet, please do.
Well, see, Andrew, on the cover there, I don't see a drone up here, like up there in the label either. So anyway, just a thought.
You look too sexy with it. So
I don't know what, I just bought a Spark because I had one before, and then for some reason I got a deal on a Spark, and then the minute I got the deal on the Spark, now that they're talking about bringing out a new Spark, the bottoms dropped out of Spark, so the deal that I got isn't such a good deal anymore. And but it's when you buy these electronics, you buy them at this price, and then they just steadily just keep going down because new products are coming in on the top.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here with two enterprises that probably have a total of about 2 hours each on both of them because I fly the Mavic 2 Zoom all the time. And I'm thinking to myself, the Enterprise, which has a zoom camera, but it also has all those other fancy attachments. It's about a $2,000 drone. Then I have the Duo, and that's about a $2,800 drone. And there they sit in their pretty little boxes, and I don't fly them. And I'm thinking, who's the dummy? It's me.
Yeah, definitely you, man.
but you're a drone company's dream, or anybody that's in a niche, you're their dream. That one that just
dream client.
Yeah.
I think Hadley's also good. I mean, they hate me. I get everything for free.
And then wait, what?
And then I'm the worst nightmare, and Hadley's like Hadley and Paul are like their targeted customers.
Yes.
Because they're making what he's saying is, Hadley, they make money off us. Where Svi gets the stuff sent to him at no cost, just so he'll review it and help them to sell their item.
Yeah, because I also make money off you guys.
I heard I heard another Phantom take off. Did you hear it? There it goes.
Shh. Don't tell anybody that, Svi. Don't tell anybody about your links. or you can say it just like I do. All of my links on all my videos help support me to create more videos. So if you use my links underneath my video to buy your product, it helps me. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely they support me, man. Definitely.
Yep. Oh, and yeah, it's nice to log into Banggood and go, oh my God, somebody bought a lot of stuff. Oh my God.
They sell like adult toys right now. So I started seeing
Jesus
stuff, and I was like, oh man, is this on Banggood? And then I saw like they have their own. It's like this niche is going.
Yeah, you got to see the orders of what they buy. You're like, why did you buy that? You bought drone stuff?
Yeah, you went on my.
And then you bought batteries from them too, like.
Yeah, if you went on my videos, you saw this quad flying, and then you go on Banggood and you buy adult toys. What the hell?
Yeah. I had that happen. Just $250 worth of purchase of adult toys recently.
Yes.
I can't screen share yet. So I have a question. Who can help me with OBS later? Because I got my computer all set up, and I got that going last night, and I was trying to figure it out, and I was lost.
For what? For which platform?
For YouTube, for doing streaming, because I'm getting ready to start doing my own live streams.
Well, YouTube is
pretty quick.
Quite easy. I don't know if you can see my screen because I'm also quite new, because I started stealing the Rogers when I was first going into Hangouts. I just said, you know what, I gotta steal Rogers' idea, and I gotta do the same. So I stole it. And now we have a very famous channel in Israel that's not related to my business on the tech channel. It's about video games. So basically what you do when you open OBS is you have all these tabs on the bottom. I think Andrew also knows it better than me, by the way. But each of these tabs, basically, you should go from left to right. And the first one is scenes, and you create a scene. So when you create you basically
because I kept going into controls. That's my so work left to right.
That's also where I would you need to understand the concept of the idiot who created this software. So first thing is these tabs, and when you click on the plus icon, you basically create a scene. So when you create a scene, you basically get nothing until you add stuff into it. So, for example,
The
this
source and all that.
screen-only scene that I created, and on that scene, I basically added lots of stuff. So you basically add the mic, you add the display capture if you want people to see your screen, and the default is that I think you should have is at least 3 scenes. One of them is gonna be like a generic "fuck you guys, you're in the waiting room" kind of scene, and the other one should be like a webcam scene, like this one, as you can see right now. And the other one is like a hybrid webcam and screen. And then you might want this one, which is like only the screen, but you always want like some kind of label on it, like this is the secret project I've been working on with stealing Roger's model. So yeah, that's my 2 minutes of fame.
I don't like yes. It's too much. It's too much. I agree. Stick with that. I just stick with my Hangouts. I'm okay.
Roger, how do you get the option to mute other people? Because when I was starting the Hangouts chat, I didn't have the option to mute someone else. I can only mute myself.
Yeah.
You go on to say you go on to Paul's channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Put your
my thumbnail on my thumbnail.
Yeah. And you got a little arrow going down. You click there.
Yeah.
You'll see there's mute. Eject.
I didn't have that option when I was making the phone call. When I was like creating a Hangout for my videos, I didn't have that option to mute other people. You know why?
Is that on your phone?
No, on the computer. I opened the webpage like hangouts@google.com, something like that. And I just started a new voice call, I think the name was. And then I added people with the link and I couldn't mute them. And I got a lot of kids and I was like, shit, I gotta mute these guys. And I didn't have the option.
I don't know how come you didn't get it.
Maybe it's only
I'm on my phone and I was able to mute BDS with the fart sounds. Yeah. What I do is I hold my finger down on his picture or whoever's picture, and then it'll have a flag come up, and then it'll have a speaker come up, and then you just tap the speaker and it you mute them.
Yeah, I'll try to check it out. Maybe it's only in Canada for some reason. Only mute
no,
people.
I'm in the States, man.
No, we're in the States.
I'm in the United States.
Yeah.
You should be able to do it anywhere. Yeah, because it's Google Hangouts. And if you have to pull out your phone, and have it going with no camera on it, to mute them, might as well go that route too.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to ask you one last question before I leave because I have a lot of stuff to do. Why don't you guys work with at least I can ask Andrew and maybe Roger about it, like local companies, because I hear you guys keep talking about Banggood, and I do wanna give you guys my 2 cents about at least my success. Like why you don't contact like local companies that you can basically do stuff with them, maybe in Canada, maybe in the US.
They're hard to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them too. We made a conscious decision that we want to build up our channel more for this year and be able to bring something more of a better package to them. We are working on actually some sponsorships right now, but we kind of had put them off for a little while because we didn't figure our product was good enough. We wanted to get better interviews, get some bigger ones in. That's why, like when we brought in the Sean Ward show, that was great for us too, because now we can go to people and say we've had a channel on that's 3.4 million size. We got 2 people that won an Emmy Award. That we wouldn't have had that in the fall. We wouldn't have probably been taken very seriously. So it's great to have them on. They're very interesting, but it also helps us. Not every guest has to be that. It's just we needed a couple like that to show what we can do. And
I also want to say one thing about that. You guys got to watch the Sean Watts show. I actually listened to Andrew last time when he said that everyone should go and catch up on that live show. And I think he gets to the show after around 20 minutes. So just put the link for everyone because that was an amazing show, Andrew. I actually listened to it entire show again like twice just to get most of the tips that he had over there.
Well, that's what I was saying, because a lot of people come to us and say that I want my channel to grow and I want to know. That's the kind of guy that you pay a couple $100 for to see at VidCon. It was there for free. It was literally right there, no charge, and he was answering questions. Though that's why we try to bring people in like that as well. I mean,
Yeah.
same as the guy we had the traveling clot the other night who hit 100,000. He had a ton of great information. You know,
Yeah.
those ones really do. If you listen to them and listen to what they say, they talk about all their struggles, what they did wrong, what they changed, what they went through. So thank you very much.
That was an amazing show. It was an amazing show, man. Paul, you can continue now. Man.
Okay, the only thing I was saying is that what's unique about the Lord Andrew, and I tease him about that, but what's unique about Andrew's show is he gives back to the little guys trying to get bigger, but he also has the ability to talk to the people that are above him, and they respect him enough that they'll come on his show too.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. And we could still be interviewing everybody that we know, and that's fine. But I mean, then we're kind of like putting a ceiling on ourselves, and we got everybody that does anything on here should want to grow long term. And I could sit there and say, well, okay, now we got 7,000. Let's interview the small ones, and we can try to get on our high horse. I don't want to be like, you should be like an hourglass. You should have people above you and up and coming, and you should always try to be in the middle of that range. It always keeps you wanting to get better.
I also want to give you my tip because I feel like that, you know, not on this channel, on the English one, at least on the Hebrew channel, because I was local, when I was approaching companies, and you do have, I think for you, it's going to be a bit tougher, obviously, because you're in the US and everyone has millions of subscribers. But in Israel, at least, when I started contacting these companies, I was really small. I was at 2,000 subscribers. And the first company that I made business, and that wasn't even involving money, just like we're going to lend you the product, or we're going to help you out in some way with giveaways. And they actually pushed my video on other circles, on their Facebook channel and on their YouTube channel. And then I got like 50,000 views on that specific video.
Right.
So, and that's local.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that, you know, you should be waiting with that, because I see you guys are doing so much work. You're working like so hard. And that's like my 2 cents, you know. It's like you need to start early, man, because that's, if you think about it as a business, and from what I see, that's a business, you really need to start thinking about it, man.
We have been already, and it is in the plans, and we've already contacted some. So, sorry, Roger, go ahead.
Ziv, will I type your name in the chat because people are asking for your link?
Yeah, sure. I'm famous. My channel is shit. I have a bad English accent, and I review bad products.
That's his channel right there.
This guy.
But we do
And
Oh,
on my
man.
channel. So yeah, if you want me for all the swears and stuff, that's how I talk in real life. On the channel, I speak like a sales guy that doesn't know how to sell anything.
You really do make a good point, though, Steve, because I guess it's what people want. But you're right. I mean, you everybody here works so hard at their channel, put so much into it. If you looked at it as a job, then yeah, you would be calling these companies and whatnot, and it would be more lucrative.
Yeah.
So I hear you there.
You really need to make the switch. I mean, I'm making in Israel, usually a person like me makes around $10,000 a month. I mean, that's how you make in high tech over here. And I'm trained as a high tech guy. So my wife, for her, you know, I'm basically a loser if I'm making anything less than $10,000.
Wow.
So you can't make off YouTube $10,000 easily. You gotta have a strategy, and you gotta have like at least a 1 year vision until you can make half of it.
Wow.
So,
on what though? What are you making that kind of money on?
Because we have, you know, the Waze software, the navigation software.
No, I don't know about that.
Waze navigation is like the #1 navigation software for transport in the world. They basically make the maps that everyone opens up when they want to navigate from point A to point B. It has a larger audience than Google Maps, for example.
Oh,
So
wow.
That was invented 1 meter away from my office back in my old apartment. So this is like, Israel is called the startup nation for a reason. So everybody's making startups over here. Everybody's making money. And when you go and you start working on YouTube, you are basically being compared to these guys. And if you're making less than that, you need to understand that this, in my case at least, that's going to be a very hard area to live in because I have to compare myself all the time to these guys. And I at least I got to have some kind of strategy in which I can at least explain to my wife, because I don't give a shit. We can be ourselves and say, hey, you know what? I've decided to become a bum and that's it. I'm not going to make any money until I die. But I have people I need to take care of. So you got to have a plan, man.
We do, and like I said, we do already. We've gone into some of them. Some of them we've turned down already, but we didn't want to hit the ones that were really impressed. That really are going to be beneficial to us the most, without having some ammunition to back it up. Because there's lots of people that will say, "Well, this one does this and this does that." So we waited until
Andrew, I understand you, but I'm stopping you because you sound like myself.
But I'm not apologetic for this one. This one I'm not, and we're doing it now. But I'm glad we waited because we're getting a lot more eyes than we would have a couple of months ago with just general channels. That's the exact reason why we needed something to really bring our guns to the table, and it's going to.
That's good because I'm seeing you guys, and I'm joining most of your videos, and I'm seeing that you guys work harder than. I'm comparing you to Israeli streamers and people you don't know, obviously. And they work really hard because of the stuff I talked about like a moment ago. And you guys work even harder. Mm-hmm. I mean, you are like number one from what I'm seeing, like the hardest working guys on YouTube. And then I look at the numbers and I'm seeing like 700 views.
Hey, Spee, am I included in that too?
I think you're not. From what I understood, Philly, I'm not sure you're making it a business yet. But if you are making it a business, then
good answer. Good answer. Thank you for that. Thank you for being nice.
Yeah, Spee, actually, I'm gonna email you.
And I
gotta need a little bit of help.
I really gotta
need your help in a little bit.
My wife is gonna come in like 2 minutes, and she's gonna beat the shit out of me for not doing nothing for 2 hours. Thank you very much for everything. I love you guys.
Hey, Svee.
Yes.
That would be very entertaining if you would let us watch that.
Yes.
We don't need to see him get beat up by his wife.
Big time Israeli wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't get the Israeli get shot video, so you want to beat up. I get it. Okay, guys.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Gotta go.
I think she was walking up the stairs because he kept looking at the screen behind him.
Oh my God, he's something else. He
intimidates me.
He is hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yep.
10,000 a month. Oh my God! I think I would take a heart attack right there in the middle.
That's all Banggood money, dude.
Is that what that is?
I don't know if that is exactly what that is. Yeah, no, I was just looking at him on Banggood. He's killing it. Killing it every month, thousands and thousands of dollars in sales.
He's got what, 50, 60,000 subscribers to his channel. Mm-hmm. And
for local, and that's like one of the only places that deliver to them.
Yep.
With this gear. Yep.
So you're talking about the links, right? The links that he put in
to
Banggood. And then they go.
Did you see him? He's like, "Hey, make it 10,000. Screw you."
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, you got to get a rise out of him, right? No, you can make good money from the links if you have the right kind of people buying stuff.
Gotcha.
Rotor Deal, we love you, man. I was just getting a rise out of you before you leave. I knew he was still in here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna email him and talk to him about a couple of things here in a little bit. I got a couple of questions about how to deal with Banggood about certain things.
And he's right about something, guys. That was a mistake we made, was get into merch early on, get into the links early on. That is right. You don't need to be monetized to get into all that stuff. And we waited too long on that one. That I know we did.
And you never know. You might have Miss Creature make you a T-shirt that's a hit, and you could sell lots of merch.
Yeah.
Andrew, the other thing too is in business in general, how many pennies can you pick up with one finger? Not very many. You have to have all different ways of revenue streaming.
Online today, definitely. You said it right there. Yeah. The days of even in real life, I mean, the days of I'm going to work at General Electric, get my pension. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Those are way gone. Yeah.
And when we were talking about Iceland a while ago, it was a great example of that mentality there. After the crash, you'll meet people and you'll like a guy and you'll say, "Oh, hi, how are you? What do you do?" "Well, I'm a doctor, but I also have a helicopter and I do tours on the weekend. And my wife and I also paint rocks and sell them." There's 4 things they're doing, even at that level of qualification. And that's the world we live in today. And online is no
It's
different.
unfortunate. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
unfortunate. We have to work extra hard.
Mhm.
No, but you got to turn that around. Turn that around, Hadley. It's fortunate that you can do that.
Yes.
That too. Yeah, I mean, we could be in a day and age where you only have the opportunity to work at a business or a job that's around you. Yeah.
In other words, there was generations ago that was your lot in life, and be happy with it.
That's right.
Now, you can say, "Yeah, I can do that, but I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this."
You know what, though, too, guys, is you have to be careful of that too, because just the way drugs pull you in and drones will pull you in, so will this workaholic thing pull you in. You'll get all you hear about is the money and the job and the level of power that you're reaching. And so you gotta find that balance in everything, especially that, because power, vanity, all that, man, that'll bring you down quicker than a drug habit will. Trust me when I tell you, and that'll be harder to get rid of because that's built and bred in you.
But see what you're blessed with, Michael, is I can't envision you doing anything today that you're not having a hell of a good time doing.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's all of us.
Humility, though, too, Paul. Because you got to remember, if I'm ever making $10,000 a month, I will never forget when I made $0 a month. You know, and that's important because then that $10,000 will be like making $100,000 a month, and I'll spread it around and I'll help people with it. And
but your nature, Michael, and Andrew, I think has seen it as well. Your nature is you always give back to other people because you were live streaming down there in that area that you hadn't been to in years. Yeah. And you were running around from one side to the other side. Even though I know you don't have that extra money, you were passing out money to them and telling them.
Yeah, how could you not? A freaking guy's laying on the street. He was so. I mean,
amen.
You know what I mean?
Amen to that.
And here,
even when they ask you for $1 for the starving people, you know.
A lot of people in this world just walk by Michael, but not Michael.
Well, thank you for that, Paul. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that breaks my heart. We see a lot of that in Philly. I don't know where you guys live, but we see a lot.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. The cold nights and you know, well, some of these guys don't ask for it. He didn't ask me for a penny. I woke him up, and I just love being like. Can you imagine getting being in his shoes and then getting woken up and here he goes, a couple hours. It's only $2. It wasn't $1 million. It was $2. But it's a cup of coffee or a piece of pizza, you know. And if he was hungry, that was like freaking a miracle.
Well, I would imagine the expression in his face, because he wasn't begging. The expression on his face was just heartwarming.
It was priceless. And I didn't get him on camera purposely. I didn't want to show him because he wouldn't.
You never know how he's going to react.
That I commend you for, because that's a trend that's getting really disgusting here on YouTube and in Instagram, and that is filming and photography of homeless people, and there is a big uprising against it now. They're treating them like they're a fire hydrant. Oh, they're there. I have a right to shoot them. You don't. And I commend you for doing it a way like that. That I really give full.
Oh, thank you. I just looked at him as like, you know what, Andrew? I just looked at him like a normal person.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Would I want somebody to be filming me? I'm sitting on the ground. No, I wouldn't want it. So I'm not going to do it to you.
Hats off to you.
You know, so that's it. And that's all everybody has to do is just look at everybody as a human. But they won't touch them. They won't put they'll throw a coat on the ground and say, oh, there's a coat. Touch the freaking guy. Give him a hug. Hey, man, here's a nice warm coat for you. Here you go, buddy. Get his hand. Can I shake his freaking hand? You know, you got AIDS? Give me a kiss. You ain't getting the shit. You ain't getting AIDS that way. Come on, guys. But I'm telling you, just with the meetings, I see so much of it. And my grandmother used to say it too, and you've all heard this line, there before the grace of God goes I. Well, unless you've felt that, if you've suffered from addiction or from an illness, you know how true that is. Before the grace of God, one slip, guys, and I could be that guy. One just wrong move, and I go from where I'm sitting right here into sitting in the middle of the street that quick.
That's very true.
And there's a lot of people like that too. They all say, you know, my mom says everybody's one paycheck away from being homeless, and I'm sure you've heard that too, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that's so true. I mean, your bills, everything becomes so, you can't pay them. Now what? Well, you lose your home. You know, nobody cares about that.
Well, now, Michael,
No,
you
nobody
fly
cares.
both. Michael, you fly both the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom.
Zoom, yeah.
And which one you're using them for different purposes? So, like most of your night flights or your dark image flights are done with the Pro because of the bigger sensor and the dynamic of the camera, right?
For the most part, yeah. I do all my sunrise, sunset with the zoom because you can really zoom in, and the smaller sensor actually tints. It puts that color in there, that CMOS camera, and blows up this you get a gorgeous color, and you can make it big, so which is really nice. So I do the zoom on the sunrises, sunsets, but this is where the Pro comes in. And at night, Paul, absolutely anything at night, the Pro 2 has to go up. It's just stunning. The Mavic 2 Pro at night is amazing. However, if the colors are really, really popping, I will sometimes use the Pro even at sunrise or sunset because the dynamic range of that camera just adds. You may not be able to zoom in, but on the rooftops and the colors and the big tall buildings, especially if I'm shooting up close, I want to see the shadows and stuff. So I'll break my rule and go up with the Pro. But yeah, and you have to have both. I mean, when they came out, we got the credit card. You know, PayPal said, here, you know, you got $3,000 to use, and our deal was get them both, decide which one we want, send the other one back. It was impossible. How do you send the other one back? They're both the most unbelievablest drones that you can have, and yet there's a different tool. It's like having a screwdriver and a hammer. You need them both. You have to have them both. Like Pusa can relate to this. It's a wide angle lens and a short angle, wide angle and a whatever regular lens. But you know, you need both to shoot. You need both, and so having both of them tools is a blessing.
I am. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely gives you a lot more variety in your shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. They complement each other for sure.
Absolutely.
I gotta go. I didn't realize it was already afternoon. Man, this time flies by. It's on this channel. So
Andrew, thank you for blessing us, Andrew. You have made us all.
With the book.
That's right, guys.
Light book.
Just throwing that out there. Remember to pick up your copy today. That's right.
Take care, brother.
Brownie.
Take care.
All right, guys.
See you later, Andrew.
See you later, Andrew.
It's nice being with you.
I know. Thanks for having me, Roger. Take care.
Bye.
Bye now.
An amazing guy. Yeah, Hadley. I don't think you. What do you already have like 10,000 subs, don't you, bud?
No, I don't even have 1,000. I don't even have 1,000.
I never even.
No.
Oh, you're not. Oh, well, you have to hit the booth. I thought you were like
No.
1,000.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to go on there. I'm good. I don't have a channel for that. I know, right? I go on there and support him and drop some comments in the chat and stuff, you know, and sometimes I'll let the computer run or whatever.
His wife have a great show. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't spend a whole lot of time watching. Like, I'll just turn the computer on and go about what I'm doing or whatever. But you know, if somebody jumps online and I'm not totally into their channel, I'm still going to turn my computer on and let it run with it going, you know, until it kicks me out or somebody times me out, which has happened a few times. But I'm all about supporting everybody, you know, getting them watch time, you know. If they're on there for an hour and my computer's just running for an hour and I'm not even watching, no offense to everybody, you know, people have lives, but I'll try my best to at least get some watch time going for them, you know.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I do it for Mr. Crowley. I do it for Kev. Most of the time, Kev FPV, it's usually like when I'm first waking up, if he's on anymore. I haven't seen him in a while, but like anybody that's on there, I'll do it. You, Philly, I tend to jump on and watch you because you're so out of control, you know.
I really appreciate
And Brenda, I do the same thing for her. And yeah, no, I'm all about how I'm supporting my people. And that's what it's here for, you know.
Yeah, and that feels good.
Gotta support our people. Yeah.
Feels good.
I mean, we need watch time, man. You know, once I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna have to have that watch time way up there. So live stream's gonna be a must.
Well,
I don't get 2,000 views.
I don't even know what to do. I mean, I hope it's easy. Do I just go on and click and flick a button? Is that as much?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is that what you do, Roger? You just flip?
Go for it, Roger.
Okay, Rick Oliver, how you doing? RDFBV, how you doing? Life with Ashley, how you doing, Ashley?
There you go. Come on, I want you to say it, Roger. I'm going to put you on the spot.
No. Brian Gerby's in the house. Big J, how you doing, Big J? Ricky Dove.
Geeks Vanna.
Yeah, Vanna.
I like that name. I don't know what it is about that one. It's fun to say.
Amazing sunset this morning. There you go. Yeah, everybody, Rick Oliver's in the house. Indigo Rhino, Ryan, how you doing? That's cool.
Right.
Yep.
Rick Halber must have done what I did. You get up for a little bit, maybe an hour or so, and then you go back to sleep. So you have 2 good mornings, which is pretty cool. Hello, Ashley.
That's what I did today.
Yeah.
I did the same thing today. I got up, watched your stream, and I went right back to sleep like a baby, man. That's how good I've been sleeping lately.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. You know, a little bit of work on yourself can go a long way, guys. So like if you know something that you need to do to help work on your life, I'm going to encourage you to do it because I put it off and put it off and put it off, and I'm feeling like amazing. I got more patience than ever. You know what I mean?
Picture to the room that I sent you. Remember that big mess? You should see what I did all day yesterday. I can't even move today. So you
got to send me a picture. You got to go down there and send me a picture later.
Absolutely. You got the mess. So when it's all actually, if I say
I'll send you a picture of mine too. Mine is way worse than it was, dude.
Work in progress.
Yeah, well, no, packages keep coming, and there's somebody sleeping in there and staying in there, you know, right now. So I'm waiting until Saturday, and I'm going to set the computer up, at least learn OBS. I'm not going to run it yet, but I'm going to get everything set up in that room.
Why are you doing OBS? Why do you want to do OBS?
It's either that or Zoom. I'm either going to do that or Zoom. I don't know. Just because of the
things. Okay.
I just want to have a banner and, you know, like those kind of things. I almost think that, you know, Google Hangouts is very personal, though. It brings in a lot of personal attachment too with people instead of having a bunch of crap going on the screen. So it all depends on what the numbers are like and what the census is of everybody watching. If they don't like it, I'll just change it to Google Hangouts, you know, whatever. It's all going to be a learning process for me. I'm scared to do it as it is. So
on Saturdays, I didn't even know how to use a Pocket, and I went out there and said, "Well, the hell with it. We'll go live, see what happens." So there's a lot I got to learn about it, but you know, it's fun to see yourself progress, and it's fun. You know,
it is. It is.
I think it happens. Somebody tunes off, you know, and you see your number. You see your number in a live go way down. You go, "Okay, gotta go, guys. There ain't nobody watching now." You know.
Yeah, happens. Good morning, Rick Elber.
Newfound Drone Productions. How you doing, Bill? Nice to see you here. The floods haven't affected us personally, but there is a lot going on around here in Montreal and all that. There is a lot of flooding. Yeah.
What's the flooding from, Roger? Is it from rain or is it from the snow melting?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Wow.
Yeah.
The warm weather.
Snowpack is just coming down like wildfire, isn't it?
Yeah. It's lots of places haven't been flooded since I think it was 1917. They're getting flooded, so you know, there's lots of places.
That goes to show how much snowpack you guys got this year, huh, Roger?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
no. God, every time you'd show us outside, I'm like, I would die. It's like 5 feet of snow in his front yard. I'd walk out off the porch and I disappeared. Too short, can't even see the top of his head.
A little patch of snow right there on the side. That's about ready to melt away. But now we got to wait till the water gets out of the lawn, man. I can't even walk on the lawn and sink right in.
Oh, wow. The water table's all the way up to the surface still, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Big J. I feel like our house doesn't float down the hill.
Yeah, good thing you're not downhill, right?
Yeah.
Downstream. Never dry out. So did you get your tractor back?
Not yet. No, well, they phoned me the other day. They had ordered pieces.
That's right. Yeah, I was just curious if it came back yet or not. That'd be a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Wasn't counted in my budget for this month, but it has to be done.
I bet.
So
Yeah.
guys, I wanted to show you real quick. So these, the Osmo Pocket, Rick Halber sent me these guys here, but look at the quality of these things here. It comes in a case, right? You get the little case here, but look how cute this is. So they give you the case and then they give you 8 little slots, but look at the quality of these things. And they're like solid aluminum, and they just, what the coolest thing, Hadley, is they stick with a magnet. They don't screw on or off. They just thunk, and it just sucks.
Just a little suction cup kind of deal.
It's so cool. And trust me, the camera's not doing it justice. You have to see how
Yeah.
this is. When I had the Pocket, I didn't realize, like, that looks big. It's half the size of my thumb. I mean, it's
Yeah.
tiny. It's so.
And the quality of that camera is amazing.
Oh,
And because of your live stream the other day when you were having problems with it running at 1080p, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna want to go out. I'm gonna want to go do some live streaming while I'm out in town or around the neighborhood. And mainly when I'm out in the desert, you know, because there's no good connection for my cell phone out here. So I was thinking of this satellite internet thing, you know, and it's the only reason I'm even looking into that. And I don't think I can afford it. You know, it's probably way out of my budget. You know, I haven't even mentioned it to the wife, so I'm sure it's out of our budget. But
what is
if the channel,
Hadley? What is it? How do you get it?
it's like Satlink Wi-Fi, or it's like super strong Wi-Fi that comes over like a certain radio wave, and
It sends it up to the satellite and back down to the receiver. Then it goes out on the internet.
yes,
So it's something you carry on you? You buy something?
yeah, it's like it looks like a Yagi antenna, honestly, and it's got like a tripod.
Wow.
And it runs on 12 volts, so you can either plug it into your car battery or whatever, and then you have to wait for it to sync up as long as you have it aimed correctly. But if I could do that, I could do live stream from the middle of the desert.
That would be,
You know, like I could go to places where nobody's been able to do a live stream and do live streams.
there you
And
go.
especially out here where people don't survive if they're out there for too long. You know, it's 120 degrees outside without air conditioning. You might not make it.
And I think Hadley, you would then can sync to that antenna. You can sync your phone and your controller and that kind of stuff. So like when Michael's going live and talking, it just goes to the antenna, then it goes up, right?
That is correct. And you know, with a laptop, I won't have to have 1,000 subs. You know, I'll just bring my laptop. It'll be like I'm at home. You know, even though I'm out in the public, out streaming and you know, somewhere. Or what if I'm at a race? You know, what if I want to go to a race and you know, feature a race on a live stream for the night for the other FPV people? You know, I don't race. I'm not good at it, but I could go there and stream and you know, maybe help them with getting the word out about the race going on. You know, those kind of things. You know, any extra publicity for what's going on locally helps. You know, because I might have somebody locally that I met from here that doesn't know about the race until I'm there, and they're like, God, I want to get involved, and I might be there on the practice day, and they want to come and race. And, you know, next day they can still practice and race in the evening or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just trying to help the community, you know. You know me, I'm always trying to help everybody.
How much is it, Hadley, for the?
I think the beginning one is $99.99 a month, but it's like 3 gig upload speed. It's like something ridiculous, like fiber optic fast.
Wow.
It might be it's something like 3 gigs. Like it's not three megabytes or whatever. It's 3 gigs. And I was like, upload speed is just as fast as upload and download were the same speed.
Wow. So your streaming would be awesome. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm only going to be as good as my camera, you know, whatever I'm going to be able to project with.
No glitches.
Is that unlimited use?
It is. It is unlimited. Well, it's like, I think it's something along the lines of like 2,000 gigs. So that's pretty much unlimited. You know, if I'm just going to be using it for live streaming,
You're only doing
or maybe uploading
couple hours a week would cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're talking 2,000 gigs. That's so much. That's 2 terabytes.
Oh yeah.
2 terabytes.
Yeah, it's like 2 terabytes of. I consider that unlimited. I mean, a terabyte should be considered unlimited.
I guess it would depend on how you're streaming, though. If you're streaming in 4K, it wouldn't be a lot.
I'm not gonna. No, I don't have any cameras that I could do that with. But yes, I agree. It would eat it up quickly at 4K. You know, I get a stream a week, 4 weeks of that, and it's done.
Yeah,
it's 8.
Michael streams 5 days a week, and about an hour at the most.
So that's 5 hours. Well, even if you went 7 days a week, so that's 7. If given no breaks in a great week, 7 days a week, at 7 hours. 7 hours a week. That I don't know. I mean, at 1080 though, that would be. I think you'd have plenty, but that's pricey.
That's
the other thing.
You would use it up, Michael, because I know that my ships, and I'm doing that at 1080, and I'm uploading those, and it's taking about 465,000 bits.
Yeah.
A
so
file.
like 4 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.5 gigs.
So, and that's just one chip video. So if you were doing it 7 days, you could
eat it up quick.
Yeah, it would get.
And your videos are not even close to an hour long. That's the other thing.
Exactly.
They're just minutes.
Mine is 6 minutes. 7 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Then like what is it? A 32 gig memory card in my GoPro. Only lets me go up to like 28 or something like that on storage. But it gets me about 2 hours of footage. So if you were to stream 2 hours a day at, it's 30 gigs each day, for 2 hours, it adds up so quick. But I don't think we burn through 2 terabytes though. That's a lot of space.
You'd have to sit down with pencil and paper to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 30 times 30. Let's just do this real quick. It'd be 900 gigs. If you were to do like put a 30 gig cap on yourself, every day. The stream's over at 30 gigs. I got to limit myself, so you can do like whatever stream. 30 gigs is going to be what, maybe an hour, I think.
Yeah, but if you did 30 gigs, an hour, in one day, one sitting. If you were like Roger, where he's live streaming 7 days a week for several hours a day.
Yes.
He would eat that sucker up like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing is that at 30 gigs a day by 30 days, you're at 900 gigs. And if you double that, say you did 60 gigs a day, you're going to be at 1,800 gigs.
And you multiply that by
1.8 gigs. Excuse me.
And you multiply that by 365, right? Or
you could do it that way. Yeah. Yep. I'm just doing the 30-day thing because typically.
But if you did multiply it by 12, yep.
Didn't you see something else, Paul? It was called the Wii.
Yeah, WeBoost. They have a WeBoost system out there that will, if you've got cellular service, it will boost your cellular service. It'll multiply your connection.
And that might be something to look at as well, Hallie, because I think that's just a one-time thing. You buy it once.
You buy it and it boosts your signal, right?
Yeah, that's what the truck drivers use. They you see them, they look like a great big tall can of beer on a stick that they have on their vehicle, and it boosts their signal by a signal strength of 10 or something like that.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, in the city that would work. That would work wonders in the city. I wouldn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Having a satellite connection is wonderful. I mean, that's the top of the top.
And I don't think it's necessarily satellite. I think it's like a high-powered Wi-Fi is what it is, where it's and I don't know how it works. I didn't do a whole lot of research in it. I was just looking into what was available for internet. And when you're like, say you live on a farm and you're away from any power line, any connections, so you don't even have a phone, a house phone or whatever. And that was what was coming up. And then there was like the hotspots and stuff, and I'm like, hotspots ain't gonna do it. I need something that's gonna be able to stream and not have a cap of 15 gigs or whatever for unlimited data, or 25 gigs. Yeah, because you'll burn through that 25 gigs in a day with like the Osmo.
Oh, absolutely. So if you're filming in high res, yeah, and it's
Roger's trying to live stream. Just think if Roger could have even half of that kind of.
Oh my God.
Speed,
he wouldn't be having any problems at all, because I feel so bad for Roger, because sometimes somebody will come on and he's got to back out again and reboot his computer because he can't hear anybody.
Yeah, it happened again last night. So.
Oh, did it? Oh man.
On Val's interview. Then I had to leave early because our power was going down and going back up and going down. So I didn't. It was electricity last night.
He was having electrical surging.
Yeah, it's all that water in the ground.
What's the problem, Roger, with you? Is there not wires to the homes, or is it there not enough antennas? What's the issue?
Well, our telephone wire goes underground.
Okay.
And it's been there since 1980s. So we're just starting to put the fiber optic wiring on the posts, but not here yet. They're about ready to get there.
So you're running off a very old line. That's what it is. Gotcha.
And the telephone guy for the internet came the other day. He changed all the wiring from outdoors on the side of the wall from the entrance box. He brought it up, and he changed my router also. And I'm getting better internet now, but not
great, but better.
Not great, yeah. I'm only getting 10.34 megabytes download and 0.88 upload. So that's all I'm getting right now.
And the bad part of it is the company sent him a new router how long ago, Roger?
5 months ago, 6 months ago.
And he hooked it up, and the guy that came out that serviced it says, "Oh no, this is the wrong router. You can't be using this." And so he had to replace the router.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, and aren't you having those lines ran today? Like Kim was saying, they're running the lines already.
Oh yeah, but that's at the other end. It's not.
Oh, jeez. I was hoping they were coming. I'm like, we're there.
I gotta wait 13 days to call back the company to get refunded for all the internet I've been paying for nothing.
Yeah.
For about 6-7 months. So.
Good. They owe it to you. That's right. You're paying for it. You should have gotten the service.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, how much are those WeBoosts?
You can go to WeBoost online, and they got several different kinds. They've got them that go actually on the bottom of your phone. They've got them that have the antennas, and they're, I think they range anywhere from $100 to $500 depending on how big a boost you want or what you're using or what works for you.
Okay.
It's called WeBoost. WeBoost.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it right now. WeBoost up to 32 times stronger.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's like, and the reason I was saying to Michael is because Michael's in the case where his signal goes in and out, as you know. It's just, it might be the buildings, it might be whatever, but if you're boosting it by, up to 30 times more signal strength, it should cut back on a lot of that wowing that happens where he might be moving around or whatever.
Correct.
Congrats,
Wow,
Roach.
they're expensive.
Mike Roach Studios just hit his 200 mark. Congrats, Mark. Mike, sorry. Mike Roach.
Oh, Mike Roach.
What's
How's
up,
it going?
Mikey?
200 mark.
All right.
You hit it?
Mike, that's
Awesome,
right.
man.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm in another world. Yeah, everybody, man. Round of applause for Mikey Roach.
Yeah, Brian.
200. The big 200. Congratulations, buddy.
Corey Manos, 2 to 200.
Everybody check out Corey Mano. Whoever doesn't have him, please support his channel. Yeah, Max Gabru, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, he's sitting at 198, guys. Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him 3 subs. So he's at 201. So we pass it. And Mike Roche, let's see if we can get him past 200 as well. Because sitting at 200, we know how that works, man. You'll lose those numbers.
Yep.
And you'll drop back down again.
And don't forget to hit the like button for Roger too.
Yeah.
Please.
If you wouldn't mind, it does help him.
But as far as the WeBoost goes, guys, it probably would be worth a call to the company and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm flying.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, because Paul, I'm looking
Yeah,
at
200 to 400 bucks. Yeah, it's like the
549. What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, but
I can't afford this.
It's a one-time buy, you know?
Yeah.
It's worth
Well,
works.
and then you're limited to your what your speed is on your phone. You know, because if you blow past your certain amount of data, even unlimited, they cap you. You know, and you could have a boost of all you want, but they're still capping your transmission speed.
Well, and Michael, you picked Verizon for that very reason, right? Because they give you the highest speeds.
Correct.
That's what I have too. Yeah.
Yeah, Verizon is just amazing. They're awesome.
And you know, when you talk to WeBoost, I'm sure you say, "Well, I'm running a Verizon phone. This is what I do. This is what's going on." They probably, you know, they're the professionals. They could say, "Yeah, we can help you." Or, you're doing pretty good with what you're doing. You know.
I want
because
they'll tell you how one.
Yeah, they don't want to sell you something and then have you complain about it all over the internet. I mean, you guys are bloggers, you know.
Yeah, very good point. Very good.
That's true.
And Michael, you might give them your channel since you're doing a lot of live.
Yeah.
And they might want to take care of you and say, "We'll send you one. Go ahead, just plug us."
Wow, that would be awesome. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually looking at now. I never done that, Paul. I never called the company and asked them, hey, you know, and it's funny because I've seen smaller channels than me. I mean, people with 200, 300 subs getting free things from like 4 Hawks and yeah, and just you know, hey, doing a review on it.
It's because they're contacting them.
Yeah.
I have a friend. I'm not going to say who it is. Doesn't even have 50 subs.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and he's got cash sponsors.
Yeah.
Because he's put their logo on his T-shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. They'll pay cash to put a logo, their logo, on a T-shirt when he has his shirts printed.
Well, in your
paid
case,
for his shirts,
Michael,
you know.
In your case too, Michael, you've got a lot of videos out there, and you've got a lot of people and things going on. You know, if they would just go look at your videos, they're liable to jump on board and say, "Yeah, we'd like to get involved with that."
Yeah.
Can you wear our shirt? Can you wear our shirt? We'll give you this stuff if you wear our shirt.
Or a hat, or whatever. Yeah.
You know,
can you wear this on your wrist today and make sure it's seen and like all these other things? Yeah, you'll have that happen.
Or have a shirt monogram that says WeBoost on it. You know.
Funny.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Right. You got to look at it as a job. If you look at it as a job, yeah, you could start getting paid for that stuff. Spee was right.
Yep. He is. He's got a point. I mean, a little inspiration to make a little extra is not a bad thing because the money that's going out to the products, you know, like eventually we're going to run out of money and product, you know, it's going to wear out and we're going to need more money for it. You know, brushless motors do stop working, you know, they stop having as much power. They start consuming more battery. You know, there's things that happen over time that we're going to have to get new gear eventually, you know.
Hey guys, I'll be closing down pretty soon.
That's my cue. Everybody, I'm going to get out of here first. Have a great weekend or a great week. Weekend. Yeah, I don't even know what day it is. What is it? Oh, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's
Hadley,
Wednesday. I'm good. I got this.
You're in good weather, Hadley. Go out and fly. Fly.
I'm going to sit on the couch right behind me, and I'm going to be training for my 107. I'm not doing any flying. There's not going to be any uploads or anything until I'm done with this learning. I'm going to schedule my thing, and then I'll start flying and studying every night. But, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dedication. Dedicating myself to this. Bye, everybody.
See you later. So, Andrew.
Yeah.
What was that, Roger, before I take off?
Phantom Flight is on at 5 p.m. tonight.
Okay.
1.
All right.
See you later, Justin.
Later, Michael, Paul, Roger,
Bye-bye.
everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming.
Take care. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Okay there, Tim. You have to be a safe one now. Yeah. Yeah, so that's so you did your flight this morning, Paul, so it went pretty good. Paul.
Michael, yes.
Mike,
Yeah, it went well, Roger. It was the sun was beautiful. It came up. We got really blessed. The clouds were just right. Everything went really well. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was beautiful. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that came in. I'm surprised. A lot of left coast people actually made it in. Which Rick Halber was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Hadley was up. It's really unexpected. So it was really nice to see that.
I was snoring at that time. That's believe me.
Yeah. But it's just
Roxy was up though, because Roxy donated.
Roxy was up. Roxy came on. Lassie was in there. Mia came in. What a great morning.
Mia, Roxy, and Lassie were all there.
Yeah. What a dogs.
But Roger, Michael did not disappoint. Scares the hell out of me every flight.
Yeah.
He gets up there and starts talking, and the warnings keep coming up, and he keeps talking, and then he says, when I think he's heading back, he says, "Well, let's go over here and look at this." And I'm going, "Oh, wait a minute.
And I tell you, it was scary today because I didn't have the Miracle batteries in, and when I fly them, I got to be honest with you, I hold my body's a little bit more tense than usual. And even somebody in the chat said it. Boy, your battery dropped quick. And it's like, oh shit, what is it? What is it at? Because it's at 41 minutes, and then literally like 2 minutes later, you look at it, it's at 18. And it's like, oh man, I gotta come in. But if you notice, Paul, see what you're not noticing is I'm not irresponsible. I've done these flights.
I know, but it's still scary as hell.
Right. So I know exactly where I'm at, and I'm right here.
Yeah, but you know what? I breathed a sigh of relief because you were coming back. You were at 18%. You're coming back, and all of a sudden that big building that has the restaurant on top. Well, let's take a look over here. I'm going, no.
Oh, now that I know I get you, we're gonna have to do that. 8%, plenty of battery. Let's go. Circle around the neighborhood, guys.
You're killing me, Michael. You're killing me.
Well, I tell you, what still gets me is the land now. That still gets me, man. When the app comes on, Roger, and it says land now, you're landing now, and you don't have a choice. You have to hit it, and then it goes beep 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 beep, beep, and it just starts to land. Now you can hit up, and it will go up, but to this day, when it tells me it's landing now, there's something that clicks off in my brain that says it's coming down. You know, so it does get a little exciting.
And I told him the story about with my Inspire 1 when I was bringing the batteries to way down to recycle them so they charge them back up, and I was hovering in the backyard with an Inspire 1 at about 5-6 feet, and I kept pushing it like Michael does. I kept pushing it. All of a sudden it says motor stop, and I didn't have a chance to read it. Those motors stopped, and it just came down. Boom.
Oh, Paul, I hope I never see that message. I hope I never see it.
I hope I never see that message.
It'll make
Michael, I always land with at least about 25 to 30% left.
Wow.
One day, Mike, you're going to miscalculate.
Well,
And
I'll tell you the way I look at it, Roger. I've had so much fun with it that I gotta tell you, if it fell out of it, and don't let God, please don't let this happen. But if it did go down, it's paid for itself 1,000 times over with the excitement it's already given me.
And I get that, but when that Inspired came down, Michael, I was over grass. You're over cement, man. It's like, boom.
Yeah, I'm picking pieces up. Yeah. And the problem with that is I won't even be able to pick the pieces up because I fly over roofs. So this way it's it's more safe that way to just be over a rooftop rather than fly over streets. The problem with that is if it does come down, bye-bye drone. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
So, I'll take it in consideration. All right. I'm just going to have to make my flight shorter instead of doing a 25-minute flight. I'll do 20.
When it tells you to head home,
go home.
Head home. Don't say, "Oh, let's go over and look at this." I got plenty of it. No big deal. This happens all the time. No big deal.
This happens all the time.
I mean, it's great drama, but I tell you what, you're scaring the hell out of everybody. Everybody starts digging their nails into either their phone or their desk or whatever.
Rick is right. He doesn't want to see me cry, and I will cry, guys. I have no problem with crying into the world because when I hit my first, I crashed my first Mavic, and it was a stupid mistake. It returned home under a tree, and Sharon, to this day, we laugh about it because you would have thought I lost a child. You would have thought I lost a child. I did. I was devastated. And she's like, Michael, calm down. We got refreshed. Calm down. And no, you don't understand. It'll never be the same. It's not the same drone.
Right.
So, well, maybe they can fix it. She was telling me it'll fix this one.
Yeah.
But I've grown since then. I really have.
Roger, you've never crashed a drone, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? Okay.
I didn't know that.
The Kim, but crashing, no. But
no, okay.
In Kim, yeah.
Well, for as many years as I've been flying, and I've never told this story to anybody, but I'll bare my soul here because there isn't that many people in here. I was doing the sweep around down by the bridge where they've got the two great big flag poles with the American and the Canadian flag, and I'm coming around like this, and I'm focused now on watching what the framing is, right? Instead of watching where the drone's going. And I came around to the one side over here, and there happens to be a tree across the street. And I come around, and all of a sudden I hear this, and it's into that tree up on the very top.
Oh, wow.
And it rolled down that tree, and boom.
Oh, what was that? What drone was this?
The Inspire 1.
Oh no! You crashed some big guys.
$1,200 later, I got it fixed.
Oh my God!
Did it ever fly the same, Paul?
Oh yeah, because I sent it in. They replace everything and fix everything and test everything. But it's like because I always fly so careful, and but I didn't have anybody spotting for me. They would have said, "Hey, you're getting close to that tree," but no. And I was swooping around, and I thought I was high enough that I would go over top of that tree.
Yeah.
Well, I if I'd have been 6 feet higher, I'd have been fine.
Yeah, so many people, are afraid of the height thing, and I that's the one thing, and I was too when I first started flying. I was afraid of the height, but then after a while, I learned very quick that height is your friend. If my highest building is 100 feet, I want to be at 180. I want to be comfortable. Yeah. And but somebody you're like, oh no, I can't go that high. Well, why? I mean, no matter what you do, you ain't hitting anything. But it took a while. I think it's just something mentally. Oh my God, I can't be at 180 feet. You know what I mean? That number being so high. But
okay. I gotta get going, guys.
Okay, Roger, I'm gonna say goodbye, buddy.
Okay. Bye, Paul. Have a good day.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Paul. I will see you, Roger. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, is Ricky, everybody in the chat. I will see you later.
Okay.
Phil
Bye,
is
Phil.
later.
Bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody in the chat, we're getting going. Have a great day, everybody. You too, Indigo Rhino. Yes, sir. Michael Roach. Baduga. I came in the end later, everyone. Okay, there, Baduga. Slippery, have a good day. Everybody be safe out if you're flying. Roland, have a good one, my friend. Bye, everybody.